So
Recording.
I notified everyone that there's going to be a little retcon here. We're going to have to rewind time back to after
Fucking Cartes had it
Cartes
again.
activated the artifact. Everyone is drained of their maximum hit points. He gains those, and he is reversed in age. It is at this point an additional 2 assassins will enter the room. They are brazenly showing a black lotus pin on their cloaks. And Cartes looks to Borovic, who is now holding the sword.
Did he make my wisdom or his perception check?
Which perception check?
Pretty sure I was stealth.
He's a perceptive guy.
Well, maybe. Hey?
Probably has a spell for that. At 20th level.
So,
Yes, I bonus action detect you. I have a spell. It's called Detect Borovic.
You are going
he
to
probably
attempt.
would have one. God.
You're going to attempt to stealth away from Cartes.
Will just be stealthed in general. Yes.
Oh, okay.
If it's away from Cartes, then I guess it's away from Cartes.
But I'm assuming that is what you're going for. You want to not be seen by Cartes,
Yes.
right? Okay. So
He would. I think he was already stealth right at the end of that.
But I don't remember what I rolled. So.
yeah, neither do I.
As was Herbert.
Make him roll again. DC 40, go.
I can almost make that.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Go ahead and
back
roll
in
your
it.
roll your stealth.
Do you want me to roll one for Herbert as well?
Yes, please.
I have a
Since
26.
he is also
26,
hiding at
okay.
the end of his combat round.
You are hidden. Cartes is going to look around. And he's going to say to his 2 companions, "We cannot leave without the sword. Find it now."
Are we supposed to be in combat or something?
We had actually ended combat because we post retcon. So
Combat.
yeah, so this is Cartes is going to stand tall and address the party. You all have a choice to make. You can either stand aside and give me the sword, or we do this the hard way.
At that point, the sword will come flying out of the darkness and clatter along the ground with no intent to harm. Don't want this fucking thing.
Could have thrown it at him.
Well, there's no
Well,
more.
I know,
orders,
you know,
so-
fake aggression towards a wizard is not good from some stories I've heard.
The 2 assassins move to flank Cartes as he steps on the blade, crouches, and picks it up.
Roll a wisdom save.
Yeah, he actually does need to. Thankfully, he has really high wisdom.
Of course
Yeah,
he does.
he's fine.
He's 20th
Look.
level. That should be maxed out by now.
Fucking better be, eh?
Can I actually use the spell then?
Yes.
Because I want to cast Beacon of Hope on the party.
What does Beacon of Hope
Or
do?
anyone that's 30 feet from me, at least. That's in the party. Not many people, just me and Borovic and the Stolo, I think, are in my 30 feet range. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so Beacon of Hope, I'll link it for you, because
Yes, please, because I have no idea what that spell does.
basically it's gonna help us if we need to do more wisdom saving throws.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
just
thank
because
God.
I I meant to cast it last time, but like
Hmm.
I was 2 turn away from fucking
Any number of
Tarkis.
creatures in range for the duration. Each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. That last bit's kind of gross.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
It is for his character, yeah.
It is just in
Alright.
general.
That's also a domain spell, so it's always ready.
Nice.
Cartides sheathes the blade at his side, puts one hand on either of his companions, and
Nopes the fuck out.
nopes the fuck out indeed. The effect is rather strange to see and not be a part of. Little pieces of him sort of fleck off as if he's turning into dust, and he just vanishes into the wind.
Fucking Thanos snaps himself.
Oh, I think I've seen that on TV somewhere.
It is at this point, there is a great kerfuffle about the place. And everyone is ushered out of the room down the tunnel.
Wait. I need everybody to drop everything first. Which I'll say before I push them out of the room.
Whatever are you talking about? Ah. No.
I guess
You're like carrying this crazy ass crossbow in your hand. I need you to drop that. Leave it here.
But it's coveted this for years.
Look, you can have the fucking thing, just not right now. I don't know. I'll meet up with you somewhere, or I'll send it, or something. I'll figure it out in the next few days. But it has to stay here.
All right, give me something of yours we can trade. Just for something small, nothing crazy. Just for assurances, it'll come back.
I blew up my fucking wagon, you idiot. I ain't got nothing left.
I totally don't remember you blowing up your wagon, so.
That was a signal.
No, I wasn't there. That's what that was. All right. You know, you make a good point, and I'll lay the weapon down gently. Hold out my hand.
All right, everybody get the fuck out. I need to get this door closed so that y'all don't get caught.
And I will leave.
Yeah.
Everyone
The car
heads
stops moping, looking at the empty box on the ground, leaves as he did before the retcon.
All right, down the tunnel. At the end, when the lever is pulled and the door, you see the back mechanisms of the door do its thing and form that symbol that we've seen time and time again. And outside is a tiefling, who I believe we introduced last
Yeah.
session.
Orange and
We
his
were
Yeah.
basically leaving, and we agreed we were heading to Calm. I don't know if we need to go through that again,
No, that's
or if anyone wishes to go through that again. I don't.
that is where we will pick up. Is the return to calm.
I'm guessing a few of us are pretty fucking beat up.
Yeah, you guys look like shit, so.
Yeah, everybody looks like hell.
I mean, nah. Aside from my my moral, I'm pretty okay.
It takes 2 days to return to calm as normal. Across those 2 days, you guys get to roll a hit die per day and recover that many maximum hit points, except for Hysteria.
Oops.
Are you talking? That's just to our maximum, right?
you guys get to recover your maximum hit points as 1 hit die per day.
Damn.
Do we get to add con to it or no?
Full.
No.
I'm almost back to full. That's awesome.
So we get to make 2 rolls.
How many
per
days was
point
it?
Time.
2.
2 dice. 2 dices.
Yes! It's a fucking 8.
Hey,
Kill me.
feels good, man.
Oh shit, 1
bad.
and 3.
I'm assuming
Not horrible.
Asterian's in pretty fucking bad shape, and I can probably notice that as a doctor. Possibly. Can I roll?
Sure.
Because I know he's cursed, and I know we took a lot of fucking damage, so I'm assuming I would.
He doesn't look like he's healing.
Well, that's kind of lame though. It's 11.
11.
11 medicine.
Hysterian, are you going to attempt to hide your condition at all?
I don't like being inspected in the first place, and last time
Okay,
he
well,
rolled medicine, I
in
pushed
that-
him away.
In that case,
He's not gonna. I'm assuming you're not gonna just like feel him up. You're just looking him over.
no, Akara wouldn't force himself
That
on
costs
me.
extra.
Hey.
He would. He would ask first, so we can go there if you want.
And I would decline.
All right. Then it's only what I can see with my eyes, and from a distance that doesn't disturb him, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is not
yeah,
probably
Deception
more than
roll
that.
if you want. If you're trying to hide your condition, a deception roll. If not,
I don't know it's so much deception as I don't want to be manhandled.
he's just looking at you.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh.
I'm just.
If he's just looking, that's fine. I don't care.
Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. Hysterian's looking pretty fucking bad. I don't think the roll is high enough to warrant discussing hit points, but
No.
Yeah.
But not more than I already know, I guess.
yeah, he looks like shit.
And he's cursed.
Okay, you guys spend your 2 days traveling to the north. I'm going to assume that it's kind of in like relative silence as the party contemplates what had happened.
I am more withdrawn than usual, which is significant.
It's saying something, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
play like bluesy shit
I need
on my
to...
harmonica.
Someone had asked before we left if how I knew Herbert.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys want to actually do that while we're traveling.
Up to you. I
Hey.
mean, that's a story that could be shared while we're traveling.
Aloe
I mean,
vera.
nobody seems to want to talk, so you might as well.
Alos, why don't you explain to us what? In what way did you meet Herbert?
Alos will. I doesn't really matter when this happens. Say that he'll, relay the story when we stop for the night or whatever. You guys use a fire for like your
Thematic
overnight.
purposes. Yes, we don't camp in the dark.
You don't camp in the dark.
Well,
Okay.
most of us
you
don't.
know.
I
Most
feel
people don't.
fucking targeted, but okay.
What's that?
I feel targeted about not wanting to sleep in the dark, but it's fine. It's probably accurate, to be honest.
It can't be too dark. It can't be too light. It has to be the Goldilocks light, okay?
Okay, so Alos will squat down at the fire and whisper to it for a few seconds. It will grow in size and turn to a slightly different color. And as he starts to talk, the scene starts to actually play out within the fire itself. So It kind of starts off in what appears to be some sort of shop with a couple of people working on it, or in it rather, couple of tieflings, and he's. I used to work here with my father, making, mastheads for ships from wood. One day, it was just me, and the business wasn't doing so good. So I decided to sail. I became a deckhand. On a ship, we were hit by a storm. The flames changed to blue, outlined with a ship, and people running around on the deck while flames crash up against it because it's not actually water. And somebody falls overboard, and then a couple of seconds later, just kind of pops back up out of the water and lands on the deck of the ship. Somehow I ended up on the ship after I fell over, and the superstitious bastards decided to throw me back in. But Herbert was on board and offered to pay double and sit alone in a room with me for if they would spare my life. So I traveled with him for a while. Met people, made money. He taught me how to control the abilities that allowed me to get back on the ship that day. And then I became like a ship's wizard. Traveled around. I heard that in my travels that there was some kind of gods or something waking up. And that there was a group of people going around trying to stop them. So I came to find Herbert. And he told me about you. And he said to wait outside the tunnel till you came out. Or until the sun went all the way down and then leave without you.
So you're a wizard. Or are you
Sort
just-
of.
Sort of. What does that mean?
Means he's young.
What are your abilities?
The wind kind of changes around to blow directly into your face. I control the weather, the storm.
Well, that would have been useful a couple months ago. And I go back in my tent. And like you can, I'm definitely not in a good mood that day for sure. Whichever day it is on the travel.
Andrew, take an inspiration. The story thing was real good. Anyone else want to say or do anything on the way to calm? Or at the tail end of that conversation? Any
Yeah, when he
questions?
finishes it, be like, "That's a heck of an effect." Just like staring at it like it's super amazing.
Yes, it's something that I have a talent for. Can make the flames grow and change color in response for a second.
Is that thaumaturgy?
It's a good eye. That's one of the spells, yes. It's actually a combination of thaumaturgy, control flame, and prestidigitation
I know
with
one of the
like
thing.
multiple hour-long effects.
I know one of the spells at least, I guess. All right.
That's good.
I guess the only thing I would say on my way to calm after that is apologize to Alos. Sorry about last night. Not in the best of moods right now. I didn't meant to just go back in my den. All mad.
I didn't want to say anything, but you all came out of the tunnel looking like, well, shit. Somebody kicked your ass.
Well, I mean, getting my ass kicked is one thing, but we got betrayed.
Upon Fakar saying that, Distolo is like giving a little bit of the side eye, like he doesn't trust him, and Distolo is noticeably quiet for how he normally is.
Yeah, after I talk of betrayal, I'd just go back quiet, thinking about the fact that I was holding that stupid artifact in my hands. And then I wasn't.
All right. The party makes their way back to Calm. At last at the destination, Calm presents itself at the far end of farmland that is beginning to be tended by a variety of people. A large piece of flat land, ending in a slightly raised plateau and a walled city. Atop the parapets where moss once hung, the dilapidated walls are manned by a few humanoids. The portcullis, completely removed with its opening in the walls refurbished and reinforced, houses a steady stream of working-class citizens going about their business.
Excellent.
I
It
guess it's
looks
starting
like
to
it's
be
quite busy
buzzing.
now. Yeah, indeed.
I gotta say, it does feel a little bit better to be back in town. And I mean a town where I'm not wanted by the guards.
Kind of look at Fakar and be like, I don't know, Curtis spent more time here than we did as I walk into the city.
Yeah, but I trust the people that came here. They didn't come here for Curtis, they came here for the promise of a new home.
Within the walls, tight-knit housing can be seen, wide, pockmarked streets now beginning to be filled and flattened. The housing on either side of the winding street sports sagging roofs, broken and boarded windows, and smashed walls in the street. In smashed walls. In the streets are piles of the aforementioned housing, now being tended to by able-bodied dwarven, human, and elven men. Following the main thoroughfare, the party travels some time and comes to a wide and arching staircase that splits in two directions, raising the town yet again. Atop the staircase is a flat piece of stone walkway, heading both left and right, which rises into stairs yet again. The middle of this landing is a circular platform surrounded by short stone columns, forming a fence of sorts around a stone plinth with a familiar symbol of two diamonds atop each other, the top of which is opened.
What do you mean open? Like the top of the symbol? Sorry.
So, the symbol that you guys have
Yeah, it's the
been seeing
like,
time and time again. So it's like an 8, basically,
with it.
with the top part
pin.
open.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
It's coming back to me now. I thought that was sealed, and then I thought you had said it had opened now. But I remember. Carry on.
Northward, a set of stairs show up to a wide and tall mansion. Its walls on the second floor have been completely replaced, moss removed from its formerly crumbling and harrowed roof. The great double doors have also been replaced, sitting in their proper place and fully operational. The mansion is largely U-shaped, 2 full stories with what appears to be a third, perhaps an attic of some sort, as it does not encompass the entirety of the floors below it. The second floor also sports a balcony, 3 open doorways with no doors in their openings.
That's where we're headed.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's, for all intents and purposes, your guys' home. Well, the
And
party's
compared to
So we're-
last time, in a lot better shape.
Oh, it's not Alos' home yet, I get. So
Wh-
that's
when it becomes apparent that we're headed directly to that house, Alice will be like, "You guys don't actually live there."
well.
We
Yeah.
kind of are the proprietors of this city here, if you can call it that yet. Hamlet, village.
Living here is kind of a stretch, though. We're never here.
We're not here, but we have brought all these people, mainly with Distolo's help, to invite them here and start a new life. It's a lot busier than I remember.
You
Word
should
must
have seen the town before. It was completely abandoned and in ruins.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new amenities here that the party helped acquire through friendships, negotiations, and other things.
Precious place.
Well, make yourself at home. At least for the time being.
You like some tea? Fakar is quite good at making it.
That's an excellent idea. Anyone else wants tea?
I will try.
My hand will shoot up.
I will go in search of a bed to actually sleep in. Not trance, but actually sleep.
Damn. Alright, inside, the mansion is expansive and long. The foyer opens to a set of stairs that lead up, then left and right to the second floor exposed balcony, and beneath the balcony is a series of doors that lead into open rooms. There are rooms filled with empty armor racks, many with beds, dressers, etc. There's a kitchen, a full larder, a few storage rooms, and a study sporting a long, wide desk and a tall bookshelf. Hysterian, assuming, goes upstairs and claims a room for himself.
Wouldn't he have a room at this point?
Did he ever
There's
sleep
so
in the
many you
mansion?
can just pick a new one every time.
Did Hysterian ever sleep in
Normally
the
sleep
mansion?
indoors.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's fine.
It is very weird to see me actually go to sleep in a bed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay any attention to it since I'm already on the task.
What time of day would it be, Joe?
Midday?
Distolo would probably at that point leave the mansion and go looking for the followers of Heronius in the town.
Alright.
And
Um,
I will be back by popular demand.
Oh god.
I'm gonna just circuit all the taverns and shit in town all day long, baby.
All right. Apparently, since we're all doing a bunch of things, I'm going to go talk to everyone individually throughout their wanderings around and ask them, do we know where to go
Okay.
next?
So one, everybody has something that they kind of want to do. So, Borovic, unless you have something specific you want to do aside from, like,
I
hunt
have a
people down and talk
specific
to them?
thing. I have a specific thing I need to do after I ask a short question to everyone, which I'll ask
Okay.
the general population, depending on the answer.
Okay, so, I'm gonna run through everybody's individual stuff, and then at the end of everybody's individual thing, you can pop in, ask your question, and then at the end you can do your general populace thing. Does that sound good?
Yes, but I don't need that. Yeah, we're good. That
Okay.
works for me. Let's go with that.
All right. So I'm gonna go alphabetically because it makes the most sense and it's easy for me. Alos, what are you going to be doing? You're
I am going with Fakar to get tea initially,
all right.
and as nobody seems to be terribly talkative at the moment,
Working on
um,
it, but
I will explore the house as described, not like actually opening drawers or anything like that. I will just have a walk around and get a sense of the layout of the place. And then, since I didn't get my ass handed to me by an old man and then walk 2 days, I just walked 2 days. I'm gonna find somewhere to sit down, I guess, and wait, because there's just or if Bakar's around, I might find him.
Yeah, just wait
Uh,
until he get back. He comes back to me, I guess.
yeah. So yeah, you'll eventually come back to Fakar and the tea. Are you going to be exploring the entire mansion, like top to bottom? Are you gonna hit the attic and everything, or?
Uh, like how accessible is attic? Does it require
Um,
pulling down a ladder or something?
yes.
Then no,
Okay.
I'm not gonna go into the attic. But if it's just like stairs to the basement and there's a basement, which I'm pretty sure there is, I will have a look.
The basement is currently sealed.
yeah,
Ah,
it is a secret.
well
It
then.
is a secret basement,
Yeah,
which
the
will come in,
secret basement. Yeah.
which will become relevant
Oh,
shortly.
okay. That's
All right.
fine. Then I'm not gonna look for secret entrances or anything like that. I'm just gonna wander the house quickly and then go back to Picard.
Yeah. Okay. So you will note that the mansion, despite these guys not living here, is impeccably maintained.
Except for the missing doors and stuff.
Yeah, like it seems to be like
There-
a style thing that they're kind of going for, where everything's just kind of a big communal space.
Okay.
Like it's not like the doors are missing; they're just
We don't
not
have any
built
shower
in.
curtains.
Yeah, no
They're
shower
arches,
curtains.
not
No
doorways.
bathroom
Yeah,
doors.
yes, they are arches, not doorways.
Okay.
No
That's fine.
peeking.
Oh my god.
Just hear that shouting down the hall just before the water starts. I'm not going down there. I know which part of the house is off limits right now.
Can I cast Frostbolt in that general direction?
This is why Fakar keeps sending on hand at all times, so he can just send a message to the entire party: "Stay out of the West Wing." Drathan's swinging brain again. Borovec, are you going to be asking Alos a question?
At the end, yes.
Okay. Distola would be next then.
Okay, well, there's probably a couple of things that I would do around town. Talk to the brothers from, or like my clergymen.
Yeah.
I would probably also go talk to Gordon as well. And there's something else that I'm kind of spacing on, but I can't think of that right now. But those two things for sure.
Oh, here we go. All right. You will meet 4 paladins, or 4 followers rather of Hieronius.
Whereabouts do I, like, have they set up a makeshift temple or anything like that?
Not as of yet.
But they are planning to?
They don't seem to be quite interested in establishing a presence. They're
Okay.
more here for the citizens.
The people. Okay.
Yeah.
I would probably Is there one that I would have recognized that might be like more in command?
1 second. Yes, there is indeed.
I would probably approach that one.
This one is a high elf. He's got long blonde hair tied back. He stands very tall.
Okay.
He wears some, I believe, some leather armor. Short sword at his hip, and he has a long bow across his back.
Okay. Probably walk up. So, the order has received my request to help safeguard the people of this budding town.
We have been here for some time. We
Alas,
thought we
my
would see you sooner.
alas, the quest that I feel Heronius has put me on has kept me away. I wish to return sooner than I have, but sometimes you have no control over things like that, and you must do what you can
As
to uphold the
gods
code.
will, we understand.
I'd like to apologize for any inconvenience that might have caused.
I would not call it inconvenience. More... the word is hard. This place is different than what we are used to.
But this place has potential.
We see that, that's why we are here still.
I inquire as to what you've done in my absence to help the people here.
We man the walls, we have one in the forge, we have one attempting to help the others with farming, and hunting around the village to keep food stores well stocked. We train the men here to defend themselves.
That is good to hear. I'm glad that there has been a lot of protection for the people, especially the new ones. You said you had one in the forge. So you've met the forge master that's there?
Not personally, no.
He's a good man, forges good armaments and materials. The town is lucky to have someone of his quality here to help.
We will make use of him in the coming days. This is sure.
I'd like to pull like 15 gold pieces from my pocket.
Okay.
And give it to him and be like, this is to help with anything that the people or yourselves might need for this place. It's a small token, but it's what I can spare for now.
We have imposed a very small tax on the traders that come in and out of the village. It has garnered some pushback, so we kept the rates as low as possible in order to maintain and import certain materials for the rebuilding of the houses. This will help. I'm
At that
afraid any revenue generated has been funneled directly into the city.
Any revenue that would be generated is here to help the people of this city. so I see no harm in that. The better the walls are, the better protected they are, the more work we can do as Heronis' pupils.
I agree.
I wanted to come check in with you. I personally will be staying up in the larger house on the hill there. That's kind of where me and my party have established a bit of a home or order of operations there. So if you need anything, if you need to find me, I should be up there before I leave. Where the gods might will me next, I will let you know. And I will come and check in, but I must visit my friend at the forge.
Should anything change, you will be notified.
I would probably bow in the way of, as I was taught in the temple, to kind of signify just a cordial goodbye.
For sure.
And I would take my leave and I would go to the forge. If you want to go to somebody else and then come back to me, Joe, that's fine. I don't want to take up too much.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll pop over to Drathan. You're gonna head out throughout the town. Backed
We're in
by
the town,
popular demand.
spreading the tale of what we just did with this god.
I'd also
Oh,
like
of
to ask Devin a question.
oh yes, the question to Devin. Or do you want to hit him up when he's in the forge?
It doesn't matter really. We'll go after the forge then, I guess.
All right.
Then I don't have to watch him piss away his money. Fuck.
All right. Yeah. So Drathan, you head around the town, spreading the word of your fantastical deeds.
And the deeds of my friends here.
Yeah. Are you gonna be? How much of this tale are you telling?
Are you gonna tell the part where we get our ass kicked?
No. I'll
You would not
say that
believe this old man. He kicked my fucking ass.
no. I think I'd probably put a spin on it as artistic license kind of thing.
License
The
lying.
ultimate
Lying.
betrayal.
That was a deceptive, evil wizard who stole something and ran away. That'll be the tilt of the song.
Okay. All right.
And then
so...
this is after we silenced a god, the god of nightmares.
Maybe you should just leave out the whole story of you guys assassinating a guy and getting betrayed by a wizard.
No, I didn't do the assassination part.
It's not just a guy, but sure.
I'm just doing I'm making us look good. That's all. Of course, I'm leaving out the
You would not
assassination.
believe we killed some fucking random dude, and then some old man kicked my fucking ass.
Broke into this dude's house, fucked his shit right up.
Went in the secret back way.
Oh my god.
Song got super awkward.
Yeah.
We yelled surprise, so it was okay.
Dude's name was the dumper.
By the way, my address is following da da da.
It was all planned by Herbert.
Fucking crap.
Okay. All right. Obviously, it didn't go that far, right? Let's
And
go.
Drathan was never seen again.
We're gonna find him
Christ.
in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah.
One of these days, my life will calm down a little bit, and I'll get some time to write the song that I want it to.
All right. Fakar.
Oh man.
Tea time. Tea time with Fakar.
Alright.
Sounds like a bad
Here-
golf special.
Right? Yeah. You make your way into the kitchen. It is immaculately kept. It's like the floors, walls, ceiling, the kitchenware is completely clean. The stove is beautifully maintained. The larder is chock full of breads, cheeses, meats, you name it, it's there.
As it should. I'm glad to see the kitchen in order, so I just start making tea. What kind of tea do you like, Alos?
I've never tried tea.
Oh, well, let's see if we have some chai tea laying around. I like that one. And then
Sure.
I proceed to
Here's the
make that.
spiciest motherfucker you're ever gonna have.
Then I serve him tea and I
I will
ask him,
disappear for like 10 minutes.
okay, well, when you come back, then I guess, or whatever. Uh, so,
Oh, actually,
Alice,
sorry. In that 10 minutes is the perfect block for Borovic to saunter in.
all right. I don't know. I take 10 minutes to make tea, but that's fine with me.
Well, you get chopping it up, tying a nice little, herb bag or a herb bow. I don't know. Anyways, so Borvik will kind of walk in, smell the spicy tea, wander over and kind of look at it, and it's like, "Hey, Fakar,
Hi,
what
Brovik.
what you got here?"
Well, tea. You're the one that proposed it, remember?
I know, but this doesn't smell like the usual tea we've had.
It's some chai tea. Smells pretty good, doesn't it?
It's shiny. I don't know. Sure,
Uh,
give me some of that. I also have a question for you. Kind of look around. Alos, where did he go? I thought he was with you.
I guess he went to have a look around.
Fair enough. Kind of
I
sipping
was
the tea.
busy making tea, and I have a lot on my mind.
Understandable. I guess I have a question to ask you, Fakar. Your question to the stone dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I don't need to know what your answers were in your questions, but did you find out any information about the temple after Dendar? Do we know where you?
No, I actually asked. Uh, Let me pull up my notes just a sec. I actually asked Gabomba about if we could trust Herbert's plan to kill the Dumpa specifically.
Well,
And all he said is that it was a sound plan and the clash was fated, to be exact on
that
words.
dragon is a fucking dick, hey? It didn't really go as well as he made it sound.
Well, to be fair, I don't think Herbert double crossed us.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
would agree with that.
assuming this is not what we are here to talk about, and I get where you're going at. In fact, I'm gonna have to go and look and see if Curtis left anything behind. Who knows? He was pretty frail when he was here last time, so maybe he didn't leave with everything.
Possible. Well, if you wouldn't mind, I'm gonna go ask the other guys the same question, obviously. Uh, and I'll be back. Let me know what you find for Cartes, and
Yes,
you, me, and Alos can take a walk if need be.
absolutely.
And I'll leave and go to the next one.
all right, and then Alos appears.
All right, so I served tea to Alos, and then I asked him, Alos, how much do you know about curses?
Sailors are mostly superstitious. So, in my experience, most curses are real.
Um, so Asterion is cursed right now. Uh, he, he got
Truly,
cursed.
like, magically cursed.
Yes, he got cursed before we got to the Dumpa. Is that the
You
city
wear
you're?
the garb of a cleric. Can you not heal him?
Well, that's the problem. I did try to remove the curse, right? As I should be able to, but it didn't work. And
So
since
you need
you're
to find someone higher in your clerical order to do it for you.
Well, you see, the issue is I don't think Esteran's gonna want to go along with this.
So we gotta force him. I mean, I'm not
Um,
there. No.
and that's why I'm asking you, since you have some knowledge of magic, would you accompany me to?
I could make it easier to transport him to said person.
Oh, let's not go there. It's already hard enough. It's already hard enough for me and Esteran to get along. I feel like I don't think that's the way to go. But if you, I don't know how much of a scholar you are. Um, but if you'd follow me to Curtis's study, um, I believe he might have left some of his books behind because I mean, I don't even know if he knew Curtis. Anyways,
I've never met this man.
he's the one that double crossed us, and he was pretty frail last I see him.
So
He
you're
must have
looking for clues, maybe where he went?
that and maybe something since he researched the next locations of the gods for us, he might have left some of the documents about that god, and there might be a clue to the curse in there as well. So there's two things we're looking for: the next destination and something to cure Asterion.
So you have no idea where the next god is.
Well, all right. So are you willing to help go through those documents if there is any to begin with? Is it something?
Seems like the best course of action to figure out where the next god might be at this point. So let's go.
I have not like studied a book in quite a while, but you know, I've I didn't become a doctor by not reading any books, you know. So
I can
if
read
excellent.
in like 6 different languages.
Well, I just don't want to force you, you know. That's why I'm asking you for your help.
Absolutely. Let's go see if we can find where we're going next.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have him follow me to the study, and then we can find out if there's anything left behind.
All right. We're gonna jump to Drathan between taverns real quick, as Borovic bumps into him in the streets.
Nice.
Are you drinking?
I will probably maintain a steady buzz throughout the day, but not get like hammered because I have to still play, right?
I like to think that's what Drayton would answer to Borovic.
Right?
That
Yeah,
those
you
are
know,
the
I'm
exact.
keeping a buzz going. That's what you do. I'm a bard, don't you know?
Oh my god!
All right.
Fuck
Dan,
you, market inspiration. I hate it. I actually hate it. Continue.
Fuck.
What are you up to today? Need a drink? And I'll pull another one out from behind my back.
I'll gladly take it. Slam half of it down. Go. Oh. So I don't mean to pry, because I know that you're. Well, you came with Herbert as well, but you were at the Stone Dragon. What did you? Well, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but what did you ask it? What answer did it give you, and did it give you any indication on where we're going next?
Oh, that's an easy one. I asked where my father's killer was, and it told me, oddly enough, Dad's not dead. Pretty cool, huh? Let's just like look at you like I'm looking for approval.
Are you my dad? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that is
Oh my god. Fuck.
that would be
How
some
I Met Your
unique
Father.
news. Unique news there, Drathan. I'm happy for you.
Well, apparently he's been transformed into something. No fucking clue what it was. But we'll figure it out. We'll find him.
All right. Thanks, bud. Slam down the rest of the drink. You bring this back to the bar you took it from. And grab some for home. I don't know if there's enough there or not.
I would probably just take the mug and like huck it behind me.
Fucking awesome.
I'll
Hopefully
sigh.
not hit anyone.
You didn't look. You don't care.
All
I
right.
usually just kind of sit there and wait for the scream.
With that, we cut to Hysterian face down in his bedroom for a quick couple of seconds, and then back to fucking Stola.
Fully asleep.
At least he's not sitting at the bottom of a well doing nothing.
That's true.
Again.
All right.
Although it's
just-
combat, right? So you sit for
Yeah.
a minute and it's just like, oh, it's done. Apparently I missed it all. I looked around, scratched my ass, and then decided to climb up immediately, but it wasn't fast enough.
Right. There's
Not my
just,
fault. You
like,
guys are idiots.
That is very true.
I
All
do
right.
my best, alright? I am the best idiot in this fucking place here.
I was gonna say that. Thank you for doing that for me.
Can I have an
Okay.
inspiration?
No.
Oh,
Or
I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
okay.
Fuck loser.
Can I charge him up and finish with the rest of
No.
my... Aw.
Tell you what, if you can manage to get 5 bardic inspirations, you can have a full one.
Okay,
Damn it, a lot.
that is a lot. But it might be worth it.
You might
Then-
as well go get your cosplay right now.
The night is young.
Alright,
so
so
Stolo
is armor.
makes his way to the forge.
Is
Um,
Gordon there?
Borovic, do you want to catch him between, or do you want to catch him after?
Between is fine.
All right.
Like in between the two places?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, hey, Stolo. I was looking for you. You're a hard man to find. Where were you?
Taking care of some things in town that required my attention probably sooner than this. What do you need, Borovic?
Well, I came, well, to pry. Personal information, of course. It's my favorite dealings. What did the Stone Dragon tell you to your question? And, as a follow-up to that, because you don't have to tell me, do you know where the next temple is going to be?
Why do you want to know this? Is it so that you can inflict something onto the people of this town?
Inflict? No.
Then what is your purpose?
To do what Cartiz said he was going to do prior to betraying us, and stop this calamity.
So you want to carry on the work of somebody who would betray and kill us?
It's a good question. If you're working for the bad guy, aren't you actually the bad guys?
Hey, Joe, you can't leave your camera off. Fuck you. I need to see your face, you piece of shit. Just fucking leave.
Just kidding. Meeting
That's where the campaign ends.
They're on to me. Shit.
Well, Distolo, while I do understand and can appreciate in some terms your distrust of me, I do not intend have anyone hurt or kill our party members if I can stop it. And bring no harm to the city. I've lost my chance, but this one may be a new beginning for me as well. Now, do you know where we can go find this next temple or not? It will determine my next course of action.
I was given a cryptic clue. I don't know if it leads to a temple or if it's just something that might help us down the path.
Go on.
Now he's being cryptic about his cryptic clue.
Right? Do I have to roll like an insight on this thing? Like
Cryptic squared.
Tales from the
Cryptic
Cryptic Keeper.
Sorry.
We have to visit a place of my past that I believe, or at least I believe we have to visit this place. It could be a source of great power. It could be where a potential god lies. I'm unsure.
Well, what are you unsure about? What were the words that they? I don't know. Whatever it told you. Dodonpa.
Gugam. Not Dodonpa, Gugamba?
No. Gogampa, yeah, you know, they're similar. Dodonpa didn't tell you shit.
No.
Good catch, I was testing you. No. Just making sure you weren't working for Dodonpa.
Fuck. Nailed it.
Upon you saying that, you
Deception.
get the most you get the most steely-eyed look from Distolo, going, if I was working for him, would have I put down his minions as fast as I did?
Well, Distolo, you always know I have something, well, you might call it cute to say, but I'll keep my mouth shut out of respect for you on there, and I believe you.
Before you finish what you're saying, I will get back to you with my answer to your question. I've been thinking a lot the last couple of days on the travel back ever since the betrayal, and I need to make sure that we are doing the right thing and not being misled before I divulge any information of what I might know. What
Fine.
information might you have to make it so that it's not that? And I look at him and I'm like, do you even trust what Gugamba said to us? Do you not feel that that might not have been a ruse put in place from Cartiz for us to do his bidding, and that anything that he told us might just be in order to get us to do more of it?
Fuck.
It was at this moment the party went off the campaign forever.
I hope you haven't
And
rolled
now
too far
for a
ahead there,
completely
Joe.
different adventure.
Fun fact, I did not prepare for this session.
Nope.
I could
As
not.
long as
finish
there's don't,
it.
as long as I don't wake up in the fucking cart and you don't say, "So you're finally awake," I'm cool. We can.
We go through
Fine.
this. We go through this nice 4-hour RP session, and then at the end, okay, you guys get your long rest, and
Roll new characters because you guys didn't follow the right path.
no, you guys go through your 4-hour session, and at the end of it, you found yourself among those who roll the dark dice.
Oh my god. That would
I'm not-
be.
I ain't playing that again. All right, I won. I beat it. The only way I could see out. But let's see.
But yes, that's the question that Justolo poses to you.
All right, could you put it in the quick Cole's notes for me as well? There's a lot going on after. Essentially, you want to
Justolo is
trust
questioning.
prior to.
No. Justolo just basically told you that he doesn't trust what Kagamba said because it might have been Cartiz pulling the strings.
Well, let me tell you then that Gugamba told me that Cartiz, well, the words he said were a false prophet. Now, those words make a little bit more sense now that
Do you remember the whole thing of that?
I wrote it down. You want me to repeat it? You know.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to divulge part of it, that's fine.
But yeah,
I'm not trying to deceive you or not let you know things, but I have questions I have to ask myself before I feel I should divulge that information to you. I do not wish to keep it from you, and if it comes to a point where that information would be paramount before you do whatever you are trying to do, we can have a conversation then.
Fair enough. I guess after I have, well, I believe Hysterian only left to ask. I won't say that out loud because there's no point. But I have one person left to ask,
Just checking, guys.
and he doesn't matter right now, anyways, because I need.
Yeah.
I need to give him protection. So.
Are you going to part ways? Are you going to follow him to the forge?
I'll follow him to the forge.
All right, so you head to the forge. Gordon is working with a team of smiths. There are dwarves, elves, humans. There's a couple of halflings. Yeah, it is extremely busy. Among them, you notice a female cleric with the symbol of Heronius.
I would probably do the prayer bow to her.
She gives you a very shortened version as she hammers out a hammer.
At reception.
Okay. At this point, Distolo would probably doffed his chainmail, as it is probably
Worn.
something worn and in need of
Yeah.
repair and cleaning while he's at the forge, and he kind of looks over at Gordon and goes, "Gordon, my friend, how goes it?"
Oh, busy as ever. Your fucking friends keep ordering new weapons and armor for the townsfolk.
I
It's
did
good.
say
Brings in the
I did-
business. I know you told me Premier Forge Master of the goddamn city. We got 3 forges up now.
right? It seems like what I had promised you is coming to fruition. I kind of just hold up the chainmail that I was wearing. Do you mind
He
if I
frowns at you.
fix and mend this? I just kind of look at him and I'm like, it's been rough on the road, to say the least.
Have you considered maybe not getting hit?
Gordon, you saw the people that I travel with. If I'm not the one getting hit, I don't think they could take what I can take.
Fair. Go ahead, use the sword.
That
dwarven girl that you brought in, she's quite good.
Yes. I'm glad that some of the people that I've inspired to come to the town have been of help to you.
Thinking of appointing her as the 4th Forge Master.
I'm sure she would be ecstatic at that. It would
Extend your influence a little with your erroneous fellows.
A little bit. It's more so that the people here are safe, and if the people here are safe, you're safe, and more trade comes into town for you. So it works twofold.
I like being safe. Good for business.
Have you thought about, with the amount of business that's come in, I know in my previous visit I talked to you briefly about finding something that wouldn't wear as quick as this chainmail. Something that might make it so that I could take more hits.
I've been looking into it, but I don't have the materials. I mean, you're not going to want just iron armor, I assume.
True.
Generally what we're working with.
Yes, but I've heard there's been traders that have come in and out. How much? I would like to give you some money to start acquiring what you might need. I'll pull out 50 gold pieces from my satchel and hand it to him.
This will make a good donation. A down payment, if you will.
Very much so. I would
I'll
probably
see what I can do for you. No promises. I will see what I can do for you. I won't waste the gold.
That is why I leave it in your possession.
Good.
How do you have so much gold, dude?
I'm a pack rat.
He doesn't spend anything.
I haven't really spent anything, and the fact of the matter is most of the time when you guys were looting stuff and you guys went over encumbered, I could actually pick up almost everything else.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up shit since the start of the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Solo's been picking up and selling armor along the way, basically. He's that classic RPG protagonist. He's just like, comes in and fucking dumps a whole backpack full of loot. What can you give me for this? You're lucky I don't run Fallout rules and like merchants only have so much gold at so much time.
I haven't really received that much gold from one particular
No, you
place.
really haven't.
Right? Like, a lot of the times you're like, yeah, you can sell it for a third of what the PHP value is. So, I've been okay with that. Upon giving him the gold, I'd probably shake his hand and be like, well, I better start my work. And I would probably start at the forge, repairing and mending my armor, and making some of those items that I talked to you, Joe, about.
Okay.
How many do you think I could make at this time?
DM me what the item was? I can't remember. Or if you want to just fucking announce it, I don't care.
No, it was. Remember how I made the the coin thing?
Yeah.
I'd like to make some of those coins.
Some more? Okay. I need some sort of check for that.
I could roll blacksmithing tools.
Yeah. Smith tools with strength, I guess. Are you you're proficient with them, right?
Yes, I gave up one of the proficiencies with the normal skills to have proficiency with this. So that would be a strength-based thing.
Yeah.
So that would be a 16.
16. All right, roll me 2d4. And that is how many you will get.
Nice.
Alongside your armor repairs and crafting those, it's going to take you into the evening to craft what you want to craft.
All right.
At that point, Hysterion, who is not used to actually physically sleeping, will have to awaken. So you've been sleeping for like a good 5 hours?
Yeah, I would wake up at that by then.
Yeah, so this is 5 hours longer than you have ever slept.
I would wake up a little confused because I don't actually sleep.
Yeah,
Your first state of unconsciousness. Oh, what the
Yeah.
fuck
indeed.
It's like I
Um,
drank too much. I don't remember what happened.
You feel somewhat rested. It is it's like how your meditation worked, but you feel groggy at the end of it as opposed to almost fully alert. Um, with that, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
17 on the dice.
All right, perfect. You manage to maintain yourself for now.
Okay.
It is at this point, once evening has fallen and everyone kind of gathers back at the mansion, I assume.
Do we find anything in Curtis's study?
Ah, yes, Cartes's research.
And specifically, I'm going to look for texts that are in one of the like 5 languages that nobody else is likely to speak.
What
Yeah, I would
languages?
assume we would come up with some sort of strategy anyway to
Uh,
read.
I can read and write in Infernal, Aquan, Ignan, Terran, and Baran.
Okay, so all 4 of the elemental languages
Yes,
and infernal. All right.
and Infernal.
All right. You will find a mixed bag of a thick book. It's bound in mottled leather.
So we did leave stuff behind then.
There are many things. The
Okay.
study is filled with books of many topics.
Okay. By the way, I guess I would have left some tea at Testarion's door at some point. Not that it
Uh,
matters at all, but
yeah, Hysterion, there's a small cup of cold tea on your nightstand.
I'd leave it where it is.
That's fair. It's cold after all. Alos, you find a book in a smattering of languages that only you can understand. It's mainly in Infernal, but there's little notes here and there in the elemental languages.
Does it appear to be about anything that's currently relevant?
Yes, there is a small section about a creature known as Azathoth.
Hmm.
The notes in the margin date it is something inside looking outside looking in.
Okay.
It's all very vague and nonsensical. There
So
are
it's
accounts in different languages um of a being that watches and attempts to influence but can't find purchase on the material plane.
I will bring it to Fakar's attention as he's searching through whatever he's searching through. There's something here about some kind of god or demon or something trying to break through to the material plane.
Yeah. What does it say? Any locations?
Most of it's nonsense. It says a name though, Azazmas.
Curtis did mention that name before he teleported, or did he still did that in the
Yes.
retcon? Yeah. Okay. Curtis did say that Azatha had returned when he vanished. So that might come in handy. You might want to put that aside somewhere. We can get back to it.
If we're gonna stay here for a while, at some point over the next day or two, I'll read like as much of it as possible.
For sure.
I guess in between books, Fakar would take a breaks here and there just to get to know Alos. I don't know. I guess I'll tell Elos about the nice hat I bought in the desert as a fun story. Just
Oh, fuck. Take it up, Bardic. That fucking hat. I love how that carried from fucking Andrew playing the character to you. That's fantastic.
yep,
That makes me happy.
it goes
It
full
was a
circle.
reasonable, like, all these people are wearing hats to protect them from the sun. That's a
It
great
goes
idea.
full circle. He played Fakar. He talked about a hat. Then I wanted the hat, and now I'm talking to his new character.
Yep. Now you're both gonna wear hats. Yes. Side quest: get a hat for Elos.
I don't know if I can wear a hat.
That's why it has to be a special hat.
I'm sure they must make hats for
Yeah,
what?
it's
Because of
fucking
your
have
horns?
holes in it.
Yeah, horns.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
like I got horns on my head, so
Just poke holes in it, man.
And Andrew has successfully played two characters of two different races that you guys haven't really encountered throughout this adventure so far.
Did you ever
And yet
wear a hat at all in your life? Like a hat, not like a
he'll
cape
kind
or
of motion behind him, and the hood of his cape will jump up over his head on its own.
yeah.
Ta-da!
I guess that's like a hat. I'm sure you could rock a hat.
I
We'll find
control the
something.
storm. I have no need for a hat.
That is very true. Did I tell you about the cold weather up north?
only Fakar can be like excited to talk about the weather.
Yeah. Have I told you how much of a fucking asshole I was in the snow?
Why did you not just use magic to warm yourself?
I don't know any spells to warm myself.
I
I
had
will-
to be carried by a party member.
I will
I will
use that out
actually
now.
expend a sorcery point at this point to silent kill spell and sort of reach over with my tail real low and warm up Fakar's pants for him.
Oh my god.
Oh man, they turned into sauna pants.
That's amazing. We
Just
should.
let dust your balls
I
off.
wish we knew you earlier. Then wouldn't have to froze my ass in that blizzard.
Yeah, Andrew, where were you like 7 sessions ago?
I don't know, but
Oh
I
my
got
God.
amazing heat tail now, so.
Oh my god.
I guess
Why
all
do I
that
just
matters is you're here
envision-
now to help us.
Why
I'm
do I
sorry.
just envision that's how Fakar gets horny now, as his pants get warm?
Oh my god.
This is disturbing.
It is at this point with Fakar's boner that the party returns. Please
We
do
don't
not
find
make that
any-
canon as a joke.
We don't.
not making
Fakar
that
doesn't
canon.
find anything like relevant to our situation at all.
Yeah, do I find
Did
anything?
somebody say boner?
I'm back.
I'm reading
that's
the
what
wrong
breaks-
books. I'm reading fucking Carty's porn magazines.
I'm healed.
And that's what wakes Hysterian from his sleep. He hears the faint whisper of Fakar saying "boner" in the distance.
Yeah. So, actually, Fakar finds nothing on the God's Awakening.
Damn. That's
It looks
harsh.
like Cartes wasn't researching God's being awake at all.
That's what it looks to me.
Okay, what was he researching?
Oh, I didn't find
Like-
nothing. I find nothing on the gods waking up. I found the complete opposite.
Yeah, you find the one book.
Well, that's messed up. Take a look at that. It says that the gods are not waking up.
It's not that the gods are not waking up, it's that you find no evidence of Cartes researching anything except for that
Well,
acid.
in that case, let me rephrase that. That's odd. I don't find anything about any sleeping gods over here. So that's kind of weird.
Have you actually fought sleeping gods? Anastasia.
Well, as far as I'm aware, they were awakening gods. But you might be onto something. Who's to say, or why would it be us that would be strong enough to stop gods and nobody else? That doesn't make much sense either. But I hate to think that we did all of this for nothing. Like we even left a friend behind. At least I consider it a friend. Consider him a friend. In the temple of I need my notes
You
because
had
I'm
it.
gonna butcher that name.
Oriel, I think. right?
Ariel.
You had it, but you doubted yourself.
He stopped. He stayed there to guard it. So if that's not a sign that there are gods and that we need to do something about it, I don't know what is.
Strangely, I remember this happening.
Some weird deja vu moment.
Deja vu.
Alice completely zones out for a minute.
Yeah. You imagine yourself in an orc body for some reason.
No, he would have been in.
Why
just
am
a
I
wolf's
so
body
big and
for that.
ugly?
You know what? Once this is all done, you should take me to see. So I would like to see what it looks like. I like traveling, but
It doesn't sound like you like traveling.
well,
He likes
I-
being at different destinations. He doesn't like the
All right,
the
I
lines
don't-
between.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm having trouble adding a note to my character sheet.
What kind of note?
A note? What do you mean?
Like writing something down that's not in my inventory.
Oh, well, click on bio and info. Or
Ah, sorry.
Yeah,
Thank
there
on
you
the
you.
go.
character sheet, you can.
I was
click
like, I know
bio
I've
next to
seen this
bio.
somewhere, but I've never written anything down.
There's also bio next to your core thing if you don't want to go under bio and info, which is just a blank
So-
open page.
Yeah, at the tail end of that conversation, the entire party will reamass.
reconvene.
Yeah.
I guess it's time I cook dinner and I can roll if I can cook something decent for once.
Mm-hmm.
I will go and assist Fakar in the kitchen.
All right,
Damn,
you get
you get to roll
advantage
that
on that
advantage.
survival. Yeah. Let's see if we can make a good dinner with advantage.
Let's use roll 20 for this, just because.
Because, and while we're
Oh, see,
apparently
this is
at 12.
Alright, this is messed up. I'm just gonna re-roll.
Nope, no, you're not.
Alright, whatever then.
It's a 12.
Unless you have an inspiration.
No, I don't. Well, I can use my bardic, I guess.
You can use your bardic to add to it. Yeah,
It's
I will.
gonna
allow
get
that.
wasted anyway. There, 6.
6. All right. Well, hey, shit. All right. 18. It's not bad.
Oh, that's decent.
Yeah, you make a very palatable dinner.
And
It's not like a 5-course feast or anything, but
but yeah.
Yay,
amazing.
spaghetti.
Wayne, I know it.
you make a very filling meal for the party.
Bakar, did you find any information out?
Well, Alos has been giving me a hand for that. He actually found a lot more stuff than I did. I found a lot of nothing regarding awakening gods, but Alos did find something mentioning Azathoth. But it's cryptic at best. So it needs
I'll need
more.
time to read the book.
Not easy.
I didn't realize he was in the kitchen. He's quiet.
I'm still sitting around with wherever Fakar is because I just kind of followed him around the house. So
Well, he's in the kitchen, so never mind. I guess I would have seen you.
sorry, I'm just here.
All right. Well, then I'll
He's
add.
orange. I hope you saw him.
Alos, you. How many languages do you read?
Many, if you include common.
I do. Always.
So,
You were researching as well. You found some things.
yeah. And
I found mention of an Azathoth. I can't say the name with the.
It's hard. It's hard,
It's
and I
so
love
hard
it.
to say.
It's hard, and I love it.
Well, that's for. I don't know if you guys noticed, but that's basically the name that Cartes pronounced before he disappeared.
Yeah. That part I remember.
That being said, if Curtis is serving that being in any or is in league with that being in any shape or form, I don't know that or match for them. At least not right now,
No, well.
or at least not without the proper
If
plan.
they're having trouble with manifesting power here, then we just need to find those that are helping stop them.
Yeah, that would make sense. Is this Tarion also with us, or are you just gonna fuck around somewhere else?
Find out. Oh, you're muted.
No, I'm not. Shut up. I'd probably be walking around the house, kind of like trying to like stretch my legs out because I've been like sleeping for the last 5 hours.
So you're not in the room with us, I'm assuming.
I am not in the kitchen with you. No.
Fucking shout for him. Hey, hysteria! Son of a bitch. Come here.
I enter the kitchen.
How are you doing, Asterion?
Fine.
I want you to know I've been looking into the documents that Curtis left behind, if there was anything about a curse. But
What
I didn't find
curse?
anything. You are cursed.
I'm not cursed. I'm fine.
I told you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine. Just a little tired.
Well,
Insight check. Is he lying?
you're sure.
I mean, you
Well,
can if you want to.
I can roll insight. I know he's cursed. It doesn't matter to me at that point. I'll just keep believing he's still cursed.
Won't stop believing.
Hold on to that feeling.
Well, you know, I tried to remove the curse and it didn't work, so I know you're still cursed. And I just want to help you, you know?
I don't feel that I'm in need of help.
Well, just know that if you want to get rid of the curse, I'm willing to do this your way. So for the time being, I guess I'll just keep looking for information and see how I can help you.
And a shrug. Okay.
I'm not gonna force you or anything. It's not gonna be beneficial anyway, in the end. So if you don't feel any better, you should let me know. At least I hope you will.
Feel fine.
You want to roll a deception check for that?
No, because I'm not lying.
You do not feel fine.
If I remember correctly, your words were, "You feel rested but groggy."
That's not fine. That's
Yeah,
not
but you and I have discussed the current afflictions of your character. You do not feel 100%.
Fine, I'll roll deception.
Roll me,
God.
roll me a deception check.
So I'm guessing if he is rolling deception, I have to roll insight.
You don't have to. I mean, if you want to believe, if Fakar would want to believe him.
I got a 19 on the dice.
Well, I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah, but
Well,
what
it
is
all depends. Well, so I guess I'm just gonna roll. Fuck it. I trained insight for a reason, I guess. Might as well use it at least once in the campaign.
Oh, there's a
21.
lie detector.
21.
Okay, so he can tell I'm lying.
All right, yeah.
I'm not gonna make a scene about it though. I notice it, but I don't say anything.
Yeah, Hysterian's full of shit.
That's alright.
Not mad hysterian, just disappointed.
You're not in the room. It doesn't matter.
I know.
Everyone's here. No, everyone's
Oh.
here.
JK. All right.
Yeah, the party has reconvened. I've said that
also
multiple
got-
times.
I also got a 21.
Damn.
Like, Tyrion, you look like shit, bud.
Don't worry about it.
We are worried about it, though.
And I'm telling you not to.
It's not gonna help if we all force ourselves on him, guys.
You
just
could
let him-
certainly try. I wouldn't suggest it.
We all
No.
would be. All together, we would be successful, but let's not attempt this.
But you have to ask yourselves, how many of you would I kill before you got me?
See,
Depends on...
it-
I'll get him! No.
Dodge!
It only... Let's not go there, guys. We don't.
Yeah.
If Asterion is feeling alright, then
My body, my choice.
Oh my god.
Not true.
If you are afflicted by magic, it's unlikely to resolve itself.
Fine.
don't make it harder. I'm trying to help him, and he doesn't want my help. So don't.
I don't want
Try.
anybody's help, nor do I need it. And with that, I will walk out the kitchen. I assumed we're in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would leave the kitchen.
Or at least the dining room. if it's
Yeah,
not
the dining
same
room,
place.
I'm assuming. Because, yeah, Fakar made dinner for everyone, so.
Before he leaves, that's probably when I would interject and go, Hysterian, 1 second, please.
No. I'm going to continue to walk outside.
I will try to restrain him for a brief second, like just place my hand on his shoulders and spin him around.
I will dodge. I take the dodge action.
Oh my god.
Roll
I am
initiative.
unsure how to resolve this.
Grapple check.
I think it's still just a grapple check, though. Like, strength versus acrobatics.
Yeah.
End poorly for you, bud.
He clamps down on your shoulder like the hand of God. You cannot move. That would be hilarious.
So that would be...
I got 24 acrobatics.
I had an 18, so...
Total?
Yeah.
Okay,
He
yeah.
fucking
You
hacked it out of the way.
Yeah, Distolo goes to grab his shoulder and Hysterian kind of whoop, out the way.
Spider-Man,
One
dodge that
second, please. Hysterian, are you rolling at disadvantage for your ability checks?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Making sure.
He's too much of a rules lawyer not to, Joe.
This is accurate.
He just has an insane escape artist or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
it's
assuming-
dex based, and I have 20 dex, so
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably got max dex and he's got proficiency.
I rolled
Yeah.
2 dice and they both said 19.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, Hysterian exits.
It wouldn't be
left.
wise to leave calm with Asterion in these conditions. And I'm not even fully recovered myself.
I also
No.
need to recover.
I think we would be here for a few days before we leave.
Much as I'd hate to do that.
Regardless.
Question:
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other wood elves in Calm? Not high elves, but wood elves specifically.
There might be.
Female, blonde. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not looking for a mate.
34D, baby.
If he was looking for a mate, he'd be looking for a male.
Hey.
Possibly. Don't judge me. It's 2022.
Don't kink shame him.
I'm not kink shaming.
I am.
There might be a few here.
I would go and search for them.
In
You're
the
aware
middle of
I'm
the
at.
night?
I would walk through town looking for wood elves.
I'm guessing it doesn't matter much, but you know Fakar is a half elf, right?
It does not matter to me.
Fine.
In fact, being a wood elf might explain some of the animosity between us.
Okay.
Are you belligerently looking for wood elves to attack?
No.
Fantasy racism.
Fantasy race.
Actually, that's described as his race. He is not well liked by elves.
But he's a half elf.
That's my point. He's a half elf, which is why he would not be well liked by elves. It's in the race description in the book. You should try
That's
reading
true.
it.
I don't wanna. I just
Okay, then.
hope
Roll me a percentile. Percentile dice, please.
This is not a check, right?
No.
I got a 20.
Yeah, you do not find any wood elves.
Then I would just Gesundheit.
Don't
I would
fuck.
just walk town for a while, just kind of mulling
Wander.
things about in my head.
All right. What is the rest of the party doing?
I guess since it's our only lead, I'll start reading the book more thoroughly. Is there anything else in there
That's gonna take you like all night.
take a while? Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of figured.
Um,
I'll start working on that.
Before everybody disperses, though, that's something that I wanted to do with Hysterian here, but I guess he's not. I would walk around to the party, Joe, and give each one of them one of the coins that I had crafted.
What is that for?
It was something that was on my mind when we were on the road for as long as we were. The last time we were here, the town seemed to be bustling and growing, and I figured that a city or a new start like this should deserve its own minted currency. something that represents the town. Or at least represents those who have helped bring people to the town.
Wait, your town has a gold or silver mine?
Not per se, but just I figured it would be something that would be good for.
You think? I don't
I
think
think it
we're
would-
here long enough to make those decisions for the people here. They've built this on their own, basically. We didn't do anything aside from inviting them.
Little bit of this, little bit of that, I guess. I did request that my order come here and help them.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that they get to lead the people. I mean,
Oh no,
they could.
This is
I'm not saying
this is
they.
not
I'm,
that Fakar. This is just mainly a symbol of a start, not a direction of where it goes. It's
sure.
all it is just something for the people to possibly take pride in,
I mean,
or for us to take pride in.
we should let them choose. Is all I'm saying.
But where do you get the gold from?
That is also a great question.
I've made them myself, out of my own fruition, in a sense. So it was just basically a token of the symbol of things that we have done, so that we do not lose faith in what we have accomplished and what we might be able to accomplish.
You should
Merely
make
a
it
symbol.
bigger and make like a medallion and sell it for real gold.
But I would just hand out the coins that I have crafted, one to each, for those who are here.
I wish we had time to figure things out with the people here. I'm sure they're already well organized. I mean, look at this place.
How long would it take you to craft like a couple hundred coins?
Well, to be honest, maybe a day. I crafted these after repairing my armor, and I only had maybe half a day to do that and this. It was something that I used to keep my mind busy while on the road.
We should probably focus our efforts on figuring out what our next move is, though. I get it,
Now-
like, it's fine. You have your own thing to do, that's alright, but from now on, I think if it's just me or Alos that are reading the books, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere soon.
No, but Borovic found me when I was on my way to the forge. He asked me a question about if I knew anything about where we might need to go, or what Gagamba said to me. He said that I should go to a place of my past in the north. Said not to check every nook and cranny there, but I have a feeling it's telling me to go back to Angara Cavern, as that's where I found the relics that were bestowed to me in a vision. There might be something there to help us figure out what to do, or it might be it might just be where we need to go to find one of the temples. I don't know. Do you guys trust what Gagamba told us?
It's hard to say. I don't know.
Is it wrong of me to think that maybe it was Cartiz pulling the strings from behind a veil?
Well, are you still in contact with anyone from Angara's cavern?
No, it's a cave. It's not a populated place.
Well, is there any village or town nearby where you come from? Or did you just grow up alone in a cave? I doubt that's the fact.
No. After my training in Loho, right before I went to the Vale and met up with you all, I kind of wave over to Alathos and I go, not that you were there, but that's where I went on a quest from a vision that I had gotten. I got my shield, and then part of that vision was to go to the Vale, and that's where I met you guys.
Basically, what I'm saying is, can we send them a letter and see if we can get any reply, if you know anyone there?
No, there's nobody there. My vision was, it came to me in a dream, a vision, as somebody who is of faith themselves, Vakar. It was what I feel is my deity reaching out to me and giving me purpose and direction with my life.
It's certainly a lot better than doing nothing here, I'm assuming.
It's something that we could potentially look into and research. If there's anything in these books that might have ties there, it's a lead, nonetheless.
Yes, but how long are we gonna go? Or how long are we gonna last until we run out of clues again? And then we gotta start all over.
True,
I
but
hate
at least
to say it, but without Curtis, we're gonna be a lot slower acting.
I need everyone to roll a history check, except for Alos.
You need who?
I need everyone, except for Alos, to roll a history check.
Epic for Battle of History. Well, that's...
Such bullshit.
That's my
You
favorite
want us
one.
Should we put it down in chat?
Sure, yes. That would make very... Oh, wow. Kiefler, that was horrible.
9.
as a bard.
Nicely done, Keithland.
As a bard.
He doesn't have proficiency in it.
No, he doesn't.
God damn.
History's not his thing, damn dude.
Yes,
He's
I
not
have
rolled a
proficiency.
4.
Charming.
So...
Can Asterion even
Oh my
roll?
god,
But
Borovit got a 2.
Excellent.
Hot
a natural
fucking
I have
damn.
proficiency in
Natural one.
stealth,
Oh, that's a
persuasion, and
natural one.
performance.
Jesus Christ.
I-
Alright, so...
I was
Well, you didn't
I was-
perform.
actually gonna say something there too. So.
Well, no, go ahead.
What happens? What happens with history? I want to know now because everyone rolled so.
Alright, so, everyone except for Distolo and Fakar are drawing a fucking blank on what to do next. Distolo and Fakar are aware they have a magical artifact that they can literally fucking ask questions to.
What I've been working towards, goddammit.
Who says I wasn't thinking about it as well?
Did we
Just
even
giving all
check
that
if the
free
artifact was
RP.
still here?
No, no one, no, the
Yeah,
artifact
right?
was sealed in the basement.
If the study would have been empty, it would have been my next thing to go to.
But like,
You guys
Curtis
did make
knows-
a deal. You
Curtis
guys
knows
did
about
make a
that.
deal. You guys did make a deal with Herbert not to let anyone into the basement again.
But Cartiz
But
could
that
have
is-
taken it. Is more what I was
As
thinking.
far as
Yeah, any
as
number
far
of
as
things
I'm
could have happened
aware-
while you were on.
As far as I'm aware, we couldn't even move the fucking lectern, or some really bad shit was gonna happen.
Yeah, you rolled really high on a religion check to figure out that that was a bad fucking idea. So yeah, now that that information's out in the open, continue.
All right. Well, now that it's out in the open, been working
My,
towards it, Joe. You just stole it from me.
My
What was that,
religion
Andrew?
check is tingling.
I might know someone who could find information.
Yeah, who's that?
See, Herbert's not really a merchant. He more buys and sells information than anything else. At least he did when I traveled with him.
I guess
He
you
knows
do trust
people
them.
everywhere.
He seemed to know how to implement his plan on Dodonpa, so it wouldn't be a far stretch to think that he still partakes in the trading of information.
Think about it. I came to him looking for a random group of people who were trying to get themselves killed, and he knew who you were.
Additionally, Distolo, you know of a host of Hyronian acolytes.
In the town, or just in
Yeah.
general?
In the town.
Yeah.
You guys have resources of your own.
Yeah, like, do you not have churches?
The only faith that might have a strong presence in the town right now is the followers that I requested to come here of Heronius to help establish the town and help these people learn how to work the land, hunt, and defend it so that this town would be safe from the wilds around it.
That's all fine, but could you ask them to look for information? And
Very
maybe
much
get
so.
back to you.
There
And-
might be
and
some other.
Fakar, is there no church we could travel to in short distance where you could get aid with information?
Well, we can definitely go to pretty much any churches along the road from here to pretty
Would the closest parish be Vale, Joe?
Fakar, roll me a religion check.
Wow, that's the lowest religion I've rolled this campaign in.
Damn.
It's a 7.
Never mind. Continue.
But then, so I know. So something I was gonna say. Joe is fucking melting down.
Of all the odd natural 20s that you've rolled on religion checks, when it comes to one
Right.
that half matters, it's just like, I'ma tank it.
Oh my god.
Let's not forget also that there is a Church of Veritas in this town.
But if you
There-
are its cleric, then you're not helping us.
I am. I'm not the church's cleric. I'm never here.
Distolo, like, kind of muffles a chuckle at that.
So you're not helping the town either.
God, let's be honest. I didn't do much to help this town. Let's face it.
Fair.
I'm always on the road. It's not like I was expecting people to respect me. Well, I guess respect is just basic courtesy, but I was not expecting people to look up to me for guidance and to rule over them. We just invited them here so they can start a new life together and help
None
rebuild.
of this
So,
has anything to do with the question I asked you.
but yes, no, like I said, I can like pretty much any churches along the road from here to where is it that I come from again? Because I keep forgetting, and I'm gonna tell you in a second.
You face Erasmus.
From here to Tolby, pretty much. We could ask them for help. I'm not too sure about too many fucking cities that I can't remember.
You guys have been
may-
to a lot of places, actually.
maybe,
It's kind of impressive.
maybe outside of, pretty much anything outside of Lumpa along the road is. We could go there and ask for information.
Go back in the direction we came.
Yes, pretty much. But I can.
And
Uh,
Herbert's and Lumpa might have information if you have something to trade.
Question, Joe. I already know I can use. So I was gonna say I can use sending to contact people from where I come from, which is probably my first go-to. But can I
Anyone
potentially-
you are familiar with, you can use sending
Yeah.
on.
Would you say I'm familiar with Herbert?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. So
You're gonna hit his fucking answering machine or something, I swear.
dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
Uh,
You know, I don't hate the idea of asking Herbert for information either. I don't mind asking any of the churches around here. There's a lot of scholars in those churches.
mhm.
There's a lot of ancient books preserved by some of these temples too. It's gonna take time, but I can probably start by using the sending spell to contact Herbert. At least we don't have to walk in Lumpa and get ourselves in trouble.
Are you gonna do that right away? Are you gonna do that right now?
No, I'm just saying I can do
Okay. Right.
I don't see that as a bad option. We could send him a message. In the meantime, Alos, you're a wizard, right? Can you
Of
just
sorts.
see magic? Does it exist? How useful were you as a ship's wizard? Where were you able to detect magic before they got to you, or just on the horizon? I don't know how ship combat works. I assume that they stealth attack somehow below the water.
What are you talking about?
Can you detect magic?
I guess on like a passive scale, that's kind of up to Joe. But do I have the spell? No.
What do you need that
are
for,
you-
Borovic?
Are you proficient in Arcana?
I am.
All right. So you will be able to tell if extremely high level magic was cast, or like if artifacts were activated in your vicinity. Otherwise, you would need the spell.
I asked
And-
Borovic what he needs that spell for.
Reach into my bag and pull out a small silver ring with a sapphire. I found this, and, well, I've heard stories of putting rings on that you find from dangerous people, and I wanted to see if it was,
I
dangerously
totally
magical
forgot about
first.
that ring.
By the way, before you guys keep going,
Um,
because I'm not gonna add anything to this discussion, I'm just gonna leave the table and go wait for Asterion outside at the door.
Joe, I will start to ritual cast detect magic on the ring.
All right, it is magical. Can you
Apparently,
link?
we don't know what it is right now.
Can you link detect magic for me while Fakar waits for Hysterion? School of Magic, if any. I am unsure what it's
If you're unsure, it's either transformation or abjuration.
no, it is a completely custom magic item that I created.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, because abjuration is what again?
Shield
Abjuration is basically, shielding magic and
protections.
protections and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Energy
it is
conversion.
Yeah, okay, so it is an abjuration. Fakar is waiting outside for Hysterian. Hysterian, are you wandering around the house, or no? You went out to look for
I'll thank Distolo for
a wood elf.
praying to his
Yeah,
god.
I'm still walking the town because I
Okay.
assume only a few minutes have passed.
Yeah, only a few minutes have passed. So you, Fakar, will not find Hysterian at this point.
I'm waiting for him to come back. That's all.
Yeah.
Instead of
So
looking
yeah,
for him.
10 minutes passed. You find that the ring is abjuration magic, and that'll be the end of that.
Do I know what abjuration magic is? I am not trained in Arcana.
I don't know. That is completely dependent on your backstory. Do you think your character would know abjuration magic?
I know what it is.
I feel like I would know what the schools would be. So yes, let's go with that.
It's magic. That's all that matters.
At that point, I will put it on.
Excellent. What is your hit dice?
A D8.
All right, roll me a d8.
Five.
All right, you lose 5 maximum hit points.
This shit again.
Yes. You gain 2 armor class.
I'd
Fair
call
trade.
that worth.
Yeah. As long as you keep the ring on, your HP is permanently reduced, and your armor class is permanently increased.
Okay, then I'm
the
going.
ring drives itself into the bone in your finger.
I'd say
Indeed.
that's a fair trade.
Yeah, you additionally you cannot remove the ring.
Oh fuck, boys! Oh no!
You could always cut your finger off. That removes the finger and the ring.
That is true. Yeah. If you wish to
You're welcome.
if you want to fucking Assassin's Creed the ring, go ahead. I'm gonna even say it's on your ring finger, so if you want to fucking
You know
ring
what's the
finger
funny thing there, Joe?
Hmm.
That is a the same way to remove it is a potential cursed item in the upcoming thing that I'm running to.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh
Love
shit.
it.
Anyways.
Yeah.
See
You guys need to stop getting in fucking trouble with curses and magic items. The car is gonna hit the depression. I can feel it.
My other Weyard campaign came across that same magic item because I thought it was funny. They haven't used it yet. They know it's magic, but they haven't touched it.
I'm like, abjuration will probably help me in some way. Clamping down on my finger wasn't fucking good, so I'll
Oh yeah.
be more careful next time, but goddamn.
A series of spikes erupt from the inside of the ring and drive themselves into your finger.
Oh, you're gonna go, oh, try to pull it off. Oh, fuck, it's not coming off.
Get that Mata, it's stuck.
Shout to myself just while I was supposed to be protection. What the fuck? Oh, I must have read the books wrong. Fuck.
Stigmata.
Abjuration is pain. No.
It is abjuration, but it's also cursed.
Hey.
I told you guys, magic items would be few and far between, and they
I
would.
didn't. I didn't think that being a fucking pussy of a character would come in handy.
Just count yourself lucky it's not a cock ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Fucking clamps down
I'm
hard
not.
for a good time.
I'm not feeling that.
If an erection lasts for more than 4 hours, please contact your cleric.
If the curse lasts for more than 4 hours. Yeah, so that happened.
Okay, I need to.
What is your armor class now, by the way?
My armor class is actually now 19.
Damn.
Pretty good.
That
Must be
look
the
from,
highest in the party. I
that
think.
look from fucking Devin is priceless.
Did I pass you?
Nope. You have not passed me.
Thank
You
you,
tied
same.
me.
All you had to do was put on the cursed cock ring.
I didn't know about it.
Nobody knew about it. That's what makes it fun. All right. Yeah. So that happens. You may continue.
I'm gonna read a book.
Smart. What is everyone else going to do for the remainder of the evening? Or is anyone going to do anything?
Where are we? Again, sorry.
You're in the mansion.
In the mansion.
I would probably try to help.
Where's
Alos.
Assyrian and all this?
I am
He's-
far away from you.
He is among the town.
Okay.
Hey Joe,
Yes.
in the book that I'm like basically trying to read through here, is it like infernal and like I don't know, Ignan, or is it all four of the elemental languages?
It is in all four of the elemental languages.
Okay.
That's why it's
I will
taking you so
also-
long.
I will take notes that are entirely in infernal.
Nice.
Literally doing the devil's work.
Hey. Borovic, rest of the evening, what are you doing?
Well, after that little bit of excitement, I'm probably gonna have another tea. Holding
Alright.
it in my other hand that does not have a ring on it.
Distolo.
Yes.
Rest of
I
the evening, what
would-
are you doing?
And I also want to go check and see if the book is there on the lectern down there. But I'll do it relatively secretly.
While bleeding all over the place.
So, you know the book that needs to be moved to, like, to activate the thing. I'm going to assume that Fakar will steer Alos away from that book as you guys are going through the...
I'm not even there. I'm waiting for.
No, like, backwards in time. Because of
Oh.
the deal that you made with Herbert, right? Would that make sense? Because you
Yeah,
don't want him to open the basement?
Well, I'm gonna say no because if let's say wouldn't have been any books in the study, I would have probably talked about the book to Alos and took him there. But I didn't talk about the book to him yet, so is that what you mean?
So, like, you guys were doing research throughout the day.
Yeah.
There is a specific book that needs to be moved to shift the shelf that leads to the basement.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I didn't pay attention to that. If I didn't think about it, no, I didn't.
Okay. So,
If he found it, he found it.
Is
It's
there a
fine.
Yeah.
chance that I found it then?
there is indeed a chance that you found it, and this whole thing is
Would-
gonna get mucked up real quick.
But if
Alos,
he
What would you
found,
like me to roll?
I need a
if
percentile chance.
if he found it
I
when
kinda
I
figured that.
noticed though,
I
would-
rolled literally 2 on a
Damn.
percentile.
I guess
That's
that solves it.
That's hilarious.
that's actually perfect because I usually go for low rolls for percentile,
yeah.
and I had set that DC as a 20%. So yeah, while you guys are searching, you pull a book and the fucking shelf opens.
Yeah, but I noticed that, so I wouldn't.
Yes.
All right.
Did you know that was there?
Yes. We should probably not go down there right now, but I'll explain to
Who's
you
down
why.
there?
Well, there's nobody down there, but there is a book, which is a powerful artifact. And you can only ask it one question. And like, I mean, you cannot speak any word in that room unless it's that specific question. Otherwise, you cannot ask any other questions ever. So if I were you, I think carefully about what I
Are
would
there
ask.
other books in the room?
Not down there, no.
Oh.
Well, Joe, I think we got attacked by books down there, didn't we?
You did indeed get attacked by books down there.
So
But-
deception roll.
Well, no. So, did we leave the books there? Do I know that they are actual books? I don't
Yeah,
think
there is a whole fucking library down there.
Okay. So I changed my answer then. Yes, there are books down there. Okay.
Question: is this happening while no one's around, just these two while they're researching, right?
Yeah, you were all gone.
Yeah, that
doing
was
some
way
other
back
shit.
Yeah,
during
sorry.
the day.
So I know you just met me, but I'm gonna ask you to trust me. I know I already wasted my chance on the book already, so you might as well just let
If
me
you
go
only
get those.
get one question, I'm not gonna waste it.
I can go get the
But-
books because I already wasted my question. If that makes any sense to you.
There's literally a whole library down there, though, right? Like it would
Yeah.
take him hours, if not days, to bring all the books upstairs, and where would we put them, kind of thing.
Yeah, the study is one bookshelf. The library downstairs is like 10 times that amount, if not more.
I'm not gonna bring the whole library up here. I'm just saying I can go fetch some books. We can go through them, and I can go get more.
This is the on roll 20. This is the lectern room.
It's black. I think there's a fog of war, maybe.
No, did it? Oh yeah, it sets.
Nobody can see because dynamic lighting's on.
Fucking
and
no,
we're
it's
not
off.
standing here. What?
It is. It is
I
off.
just see a black square.
No.
There it
There we
is.
go.
Oh, I
That's not-
see.
Okay.
I remember it being a lot smaller, but alright.
Yeah, that one's not it.
That's a new one.
This is it.
The
This is
room just
literally.
changed.
It is literally lectern room.
Yeah, but it was a lot different when we got there. I guarantee you. Or maybe you.
I don't know, I
you
think
told
this-
us-
This is the one we kind of used, but I thought it was blue with like a curved
Hold on.
staircase entering it.
Yeah, it was very tiny. I remember that.
It was like
I mean, if it's that now, I don't care. We can just say it was the
There.
small portion in the
Yes, right.
middle.
That is your lectern room.
If we could see it.
Black screen.
it's all right. Here we are. It's dark in here. It's hard to read. Watch your knees. It's gonna suck.
Ta-da!
Aha!
Yeah.
That's totally it.
So, but you know, if
So yeah, it was that just with extra shit.
Yes.
So is it like 2 big bookshelves, or is it bookshelves all the way around the outside kind of deal?
Bookshelves all the way around the outside.
whoa. So we just went down, and I don't know.
No. I think that was just to like show you what it looked like.
Yeah, I know how big it is. So I'm telling what Fakar says is can't bring the whole library up here, but I can bring a couple books. Or another thing we can
What if
do
I can?
is, yeah, what?
What if I can show you the symbols to look for?
What would that be?
That could work.
Can I quickly write out like a couple of alphabets for them? Because I mean, that can't be that hard, right?
Yeah, you could like write out some like keywords that he's looking for.
Yeah, we could do that.
Sure, yeah, I will allow that. That's actually very smart.
I
Smart.
was gonna
I
propose
will-
another solution, but I don't want to tempt it if we can't do that then.
I'll give you a sheet of paper that have relevant, I guess, words and letters to each of the languages that I speak. Look for anything with any of this on it.
All right. Fakar, I need you to roll me an intelligence check at advantage.
Are my dice gonna deceive me?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Or you were using
I
roll
hope
20.
so.
It's gonna hurt.
I mean, I have a backup plan. I just don't want to go there if we don't have to. Oof. All right. It's just pure intellect
Yes. An intelligence check, yes.
at advantage. That's
At advantage.
17.
17, nice.
17 again.
All right. Okay. You find a couple of books within the library that match the symbols that you are given.
Cool. And I would bring him back to him.
Excellent. So now that we've done the time jump backwards, we'll do the time jump forwards.
Is this an episode of The Witchers? Fuck.
Yeah, this fucking might as well be. Jesus Christ. 5 minutes in the past, 5 minutes in the present, 5 minutes in the future, 5 minutes
9
Kiefer
minutes.
sleeping.
Yeah.
You know, just the usual shit.
Welcome back.
That was epic. I
Finally,
will
you're awake.
apparently have 3 books now
Yeah.
to look through. So I guess that night, I'll use the time instead of reading the first book to determine if either of the other ones are relevant.
They are indeed relevant.
And then I will be sitting there at a desk with 3 books using Mage Hand and my hand, which my Mage Hand is also bright orange, to flip through
Nice.
pages to see if I
Alright.
can cross-reference anything from the books.
Excellent. You will spend the evening reading books. The rest of the party gets to roll 1 hit dice to recover hit points.
Is that the
I
last
wanna-
one?
I want more hit points.
Hey.
Except for Hysterian. Hey.
I guess
You
at
knew I
some
wasn't
point.
rolling hit points.
During the 8 hours that everyone else is resting, are you going to attempt to sleep again?
I wouldn't sleep, but I would do my regular trance.
Okay. That's fine.
Does
Go ahead
he
and
ever
roll me a
come
wisdom
back
save.
home?
Wisdom
you ever-
save.
Do you ever come back home, Asterion?
No.
I need to know because I want to know what I do next. All right. So if he doesn't
you
show
go to
up, I
bed.
guess I'd go back, help Alos if he's still at it, and then I go to bed.
I did not pass a wisdom check.
What'd you get?
I got a 6.
All right. You are at exhaustion level 2.
Okay.
And you lose the ability to meditate.
You mean like my sleep trance?
Yes.
Okay.
You now must sleep like everyone else.
8 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah. This man fucked up.
Test it out by finding another well to climb into.
We have a well. You could climb into that and see what happens.
But I've
man-
been down that one.
Yeah, but now
Hysterians
you have a
can't
new
get-
curse. Maybe
This
someone will
Darren's kink is just climbing down wells, and I didn't realize it until it was too late.
I like deep dark holes. Okay.
He's
Oh,
Now
booty
I know why you
smoker.
like me so much.
Oh,
They,
shit.
they've got to be somewhat moist and damp at the same time.
No, they don't.
No. Wells can be dry.
I would probably, after Alos had mentioned about going and inquiring to the other followers of Heronius about any potential other temples that we might need to visit, like the ones that we have, I would probably go and find the high elf that I saw and just kind of might need your help in thinking of some information. I'll explain to him just basically what we're kind of looking for. No big rush for right now, but if you think of anything, please find me.
You're looking for what exactly?
We've been to a couple of temples where gods were awaking, and we had to help them return to their slumber. Just more or less temples like that where gods might be resting.
I see. I will do what I can for you. I make no promises. I've devoted my time to the defense of the city.
That is fine. I'm just hoping some fruit comes from this, but if not, it's not something that's in your control.
Surely. This is fine. Alos, you spend the evening reading through a series of books. Do you sleep?
I mean, I'll probably stay up a little bit late and then sleep in.
All right.
But yeah, I'm not gonna pull an all-nighter on the books.
Okay. All right.
I don't
Fakar-
see that
Fakar
we're in any
probably-
great hurry.
I think Fakar would probably pull an all-nighter because he feels the urge to do something about all the failures that
Fair
have.
enough.
Well, not all the failures, but the one failure. Like he feels bad about not saving the artifact at this point, and he feels useless.
All right. I'm unsure of the rules per gaining exhaustion, so I'm just going to give you a level
Yeah,
to
that's
save
fine.
some time.
I'll take it.
Alos, with Fakar's assistance, as he is also researching, roll me an investigation check at advantage, please.
This is not one of my skills, but I'm still pretty good at it. That's a lot. At advantage, a 13.
13 is not terrible. You find a series of mentions of Azathoth. It seems whatever this creature is, it has many names, and whatever this thing is, it's
Sorry, having a camera issue here.
it's reverence. It's not religion. It's
Cult.
no worship is
Dog.
done. Its worship is done under many names.
Okay, so I find references to it under different names. Is there like a unifying thing, item, location to any of these references? Like, how do I tie all that together? I guess.
The
Or
thread
is
that seems to follow from one group of peoples to another is that it seems to oppose fate itself.
okay. And I don't know if you have them prepped or not, but can I get some of the additional names that we might need to ask around about?
Yeah, so Nyarlathotep
Oh,
is one.
great.
Can you sound it out, please?
Right?
Use it in a sentence.
Nyarlathotep.
Oh, that's totally different than what I heard the first time. Yeah, all right. We got the Egyptian one.
The other ones are like too. There's no vowels in the name, so it's almost impossible for you to actually form the words with your mouth.
But I can speak these languages.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying though. There's no way a common person would
yeah.
be able to say it. So
Like you can see the word, but the ability to actually speak it is just it makes your brain hurt.
just keyboard face mash.
Yeah,
Take it all the vowels.
What was your investigation check?
It was I think it was a 13.
All right, so roll me a d4 and take that much psychic damage.
To take 3 damage.
All right. So yeah, you get a mild headache over the evening. This
I'm a rest though, so
I want to be a dick and be like, so what did you say the name was?
Nyarlathotep.
No, the one that heard him. I'm just
No.
like, sorry, I didn't get
Um,
that. Can you repeat it?
over the course of the evening, you do not recover that hit points.
Ah,
that's
No, not at all.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Teach you to read books.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
now
Next
I'm
thing-
cursed. Damn it.
Yeah.
Next
Will
we
teach you to
know,
speak the
Ellis
language
is
of
going to be jumping
Mordor.
down wells.
The black tongue of Mordor.
And morning comes.
I still have a headache.
Yeah. It's just like a throb in the back of your head that never seems to go away.
I guess at that point, I'll try sending a message to Herbert. Alright, yeah, I'll try sending to Herbert. I have 25 words, right?
Yep.
So it's been what, 3 days at this point?
Yes, this is the third day.
So
And things have gone more or less to plan.
Correct.
Excellent.
I'll send a message that says looking for clue. Next temple.
Or Azathoth.
Or yeah, or as a thought related. Can you help? Fuckar. Because I better mention my damn name because then people.
Yeah,
can
because
just ignore me.
there's no like voice attached to it. It's just like Microsoft Sam.
No, but can there be a sound effect first, like ooh doo?
Yes, but it uses one word.
You
Enlarge your
male.
penis.
Right?
Asterian.
Can I get a you've got mail here?
No, you get the
You
The
got
you get the-
Microsoft paperclip.
looks like you're
no,
trying.
you get the
Really?
really shitty Skype fucking music for like 30 seconds before this music comes
Oh
in.
my god.
What is your brain like fucking 56K? Jesus Christ. Settle down.
Ding 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 ding.
It's awesome.
I need. Oh wait, I need to check my messages. He connects to the fucking modem or the phone line.
Yeah, dude, give him the sign
my
where he's
God.
like signs on to AOL
Matrix.
online.
The Matrix treatment where you have to like go somewhere and jack yourself in through the
Oh my
spine.
god.
No
You
one
want-
would read Magic
All right.
I don't.
So
Here,
I
just
think
let
it
me
would be
pick up this
appropriate for-
book.
It wouldn't be appropriate for Fakar to jack himself in front of everyone. You know?
All right,
Yes.
so I have like a 25-word reply,
Correct.
right?
yes.
Oh, look, he's right here.
What's up, boy?
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Fakar. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I'm fucking leaving now.
Well, if they made it this far into the.
Don't forget
You-
to like,
you'll get
like
a
and subscribe
response.
to more fucking
Hey,
sending
hold on,
messages.
hold on. I'm sorry. This is gonna take a second here. Y'all seem to forget that it's actually you who owes me the favor, but maybe we can negotiate it in somewhere, and I'll look into, and that's it. That's what you get.
Damn. A
We all know he
Call
kept talking
collect
for
so we can get
3
more
minutes.
words in. Do you accept these charges?
No.
Can you
All right.
upcast sending? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
No.
Goes
don't
in all
think that's
caps
a
at
thing.
that point.
Yeah, right. Green message to recipient.
I like one of the materials for that spell is a fine copper wire.
Not worried about it.
I know, but I mean, I like that it's a copper wire.
Yeah. You need a tin can on a copper wire. Hello?
Let me cast sending.
The string.
Yo.
Yeah.
The paper cups with the string.
Oh, fucking
Just like
beautiful.
throws the other can into the air and it appears next to the other person.
Oh god, Kate, yo, I'm gonna fucking do that from now on. That's fucking amazing. That is the best fucking use of sending I've ever heard. Mark,
Just gets
you
a
already have
fucking-
inspiration? Fucking mark a bardic. God damn.
Just fucking
That's
uses
fan
a
fucking
crow.
tastic.
Just uses the crow to carry the fucking can to the next town.
Magic,
We
it
need
just
more
shows up.
gourd.
I kind of like that even better. Just you fucking throw the can into the air with the stupid copper wire attached, and the bird picks it up.
I guess that would be the, quintessential canned reply.
All right. Oh my god. You.
I'll take my horrible dad joke.
Fuck you.
Fuck you,
horrible
take
man.
your
You.
bardic, you sack of shit. Go ahead and continue.
I guess I'll go check if Asterian's fucking back.
I am not back.
Well, shit. I'll write down a letter to my fucking temple then and have it sent before information about how to cure a curse that I myself cannot cure.
Find a higher level
By the way,
cleric,
Joe,
damn it.
since we didn't talk about that, do I know if there's an actual cleric in my temple that can actually cast magic and at an higher level than I do?
Oh, at a higher level than you?
Yeah.
So you have not actually visited the Temple of Erasmus.
I have not visited the temple. Not in not in Calm.
Yeah.
I meant in Tolby.
You don't even know if there's a cleric at the temple here?
I probably wouldn't. I only went there a few times to pray.
You went to a temple, not the
Yeah.
Temple of Calm.
But I meant
Um,
where I came from. That's where I'm sending a letter to.
Oh, so you're okay. So you're sending a letter to Tolby. Yeah. So you head to a small shack-looking place that is tended to by a small bird man.
And Tolby?
Yeah. No. In Calm to send your letter.
Oh, okay. But still, do I know if there's higher level spell casting cleric? I know I
Yes.
can't know for like a fucking number,
Yeah.
but there is somebody that can use magic at the temple.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking because we did say that magic is fucking rare.
What does your letter say?
I so what's the I don't know what's the relation I have with that actual cleric over there, but I'll address a letter to him and I'll say that one of my I'll write down friends even though I know I'm not actually friends with Asterion has gotten cursed in a temple of I guess I can consider him a somewhat forgotten god, right?
Yeah. Here.
Whatever his name is. Because I didn't write down shit about his name.
I think we were in
Uh,
Gumby's temple or something.
yeah.
It's Dendar, the god of nightmares.
Yeah, Dendar. I'll write
Oh, I
down
was close.
a forgotten god of nightmare called Dendar and that he contracted a curse. And I'm not sure the exact circumstances that cursed him because I'm not fully aware of that. I'm guessing. But I can't dispel it with regular dispel curse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a solution if he knows any.
Okay. Yeah, you can send that a letter out. It's going to cost you 1 silver.
Yeah, sure. Find your boy Fakar. I'm just kidding.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more letters.
Twitch Prime.
It's like in the bio.
Don't forget to subscribe to my OnlyFans if you want personal letters.
It's
my
just
God.
it's just a bunch of fucking hairy hobbit feet.
Okay, alright. Everyone subtract the bardic inspiration for that.
Cool. I have -1 bardic inspiration.
Fuck. That's fucking disgusting and I hate it.
So does that mean I lose a D6 on my next roll?
No, it's a joke.
No.
I'm not going to deliberately take away things from you unless you're Asterion.
Accurate.
Is anybody else
That
doing
seems
something
true.
else?
Yeah, is
this-
anyone else doing something else?
It's the dawn of a new day.
Sorry, now that we've now that Alos has like multiple materials and things like that, Alos will find Nyarlathotep, aka Azathoth, is an outer being. It is not a god.
So it's
It's
from the
something-
abyss or hell.
No.
Oh.
From
So,
another dimension.
So the way Weyard works, it works in layers. The material plane being the center, places like the celestial plane being higher and the abyss and hell being lower, Azathoth resides in a place outside of Weyard itself. It has multiple avatars within Weyard that it is currently using to pierce the veil that separates its core self from the material plane.
And these, when you say avatars, you mean like actual avatars, like reproductions of himself on a smaller scale, or you mean like just people acting on his behalf?
Yes and no.
That's-
They act like warlocks. And from what you've gathered from Cartes and his betrayal, you assume that Cartes is one of these warlock avatars of Azathoth.
So they act on his behalf.
And are empowered by him. Sorry. Azathoth has no gender.
It's a baby.
It's a they them. What?
Yes. They, them, it.
Can't call him it. It's 2022. That'll get you like social media canceled.
No, I know someone who classifies themselves as it.
Oh, that's not come down here yet.
We don't have that in the U.S.
Pretty certain we deport it.
Only if it's from Mexico.
All right.
And that's how the day will begin.
It never ended for me, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to pull another one of those. I also want to point out, Joe, that I didn't went to pray a single time since I'm back in town.
Damn. Alright. You will not get a religion check today.
It's all on purpose.
Daylight comes. What's everyone doing?
Whoa.
Hoping. Apparently.
I am eating breakfast somewhere. That is
I'm gonna go
is
find
not inside the
car.
house.
I guess we were wrong. We're not gonna find Drayton in a ditch next. It's gonna be fucking Asterion.
Why? I'm fine. Wherever I am, I'm fine.
I didn't. Well, maybe you're fine now. I don't know the details of your curse. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are fine, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
totally up
guess-
to you guys.
I'm just doing more research.
I will go and find Fikar.
I
after
guess
I
I'll.
finally wake up.
Yeah.
Did you stay here all night?
As a matter of fact, I did. Yes. Well, actually, I didn't stay here all night. I went out to post a letter, and then I came back and continued. Yes.
Did you find anything?
Did I find anything? I'm assuming it's not going very fast. Like, the only languages I speak are like I speak a couple languages. right? Dwarven, Elvish, Giant, and Halfling.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm assuming most of the relevant books are not in those languages.
Yeah.
But still, do I find anything?
You're not gonna find much, no. What exactly are you looking for?
I'm looking. I guess I'm gonna be looking for different books more related towards the fucking curse thing because at this point I figured most of the like really deep knowledge books about like the gods and stuff and as I thought are all written in languages I can't read.
Okay, so you're looking for ways to cure Hysterian.
Yes.
All right. There are spells of higher cleric and paladin levels
Mhm.
that are available, that you already know. Um, Judging from the information that you've gathered so far and your experiences so far, there could be a cure? Question mark.
Mhm.
The effects of which don't seem to be outlined in any real fashion.
I guess Alos could tell Fakar is pretty tired and pretty disappointed still about his like I clearly haven't found what I'm looking for. Um,
How are you going to find anything if you can't read the languages?
oh, well, actually, I can. I could. Where's that fucking card? I can read some of those languages, but I also don't want to waste any. No, actually, I'm wrong. I can understand it when I hear it, but I can't read it. Fuck. That's a good point. I've been looking at, I've been trying to look at a different subject this time because it seems like it's all written in languages, like you said, I can't read. I've been trying to find information about curses, more specifically, and how to remove them. Didn't find anything too specific, but there seems to be a way we might be able to cure Asterion.
You should
And like
find a
you,
cleric who's more powerful in the order than you,
I know,
a higher ranking cleric, you know.
but there's remains the issue of having Asterion trust this cleric. You saw how he reacted to me even asking about the curse. He might not look like it, despite him saying he feels good, but he's not feeling well.
I could make it easier to transport him somewhere.
It might, well, I don't want to go there, but I appreciate the thought. Do you need any more books? Because I might need to go in town and look for a cleric at this point.
Um, um, is there anything, I guess, kind of the night before or whatever with the information I have, I would leave off just starting to look for information on who these warlock type people might be or find any of them, places they might gather or perform rituals or anything like that. Any mention of, I guess, a place to find one of these.
You would note. Roll me a. Let's go with another investigation check because you're searching through books. Unfortunately, you're by yourself, so you won't get an advantage for this.
Come on, give me a decent roll. You kidding me? 6.
Do you wish to use your advantage for this?
Wish to use what, sorry?
Your advantage.
Your inspiration, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, your inspiration, sorry.
Yeah, I think so. And there we go. 20 total.
Excellent. You know of 3 points within Weyard that are perfect targets for these avatars. What's your intelligence?
Not very high. Sorry. My int is magical. 16. Why am I so bad at everything? Because everything's a history or a wisdom check, and wisdom sucks. That's why.
If only I knew somebody that's an Hysterian or.
Do you have no? So yeah, that's fine. So you know of 3 points that would be of specific relevance to these avatars.
Okay.
Air's Rock, Aqua Rock, and Gaia's Rock. These are specific points that avatars of Azathoth would target to weaken the barriers of the material plane.
All right. And in any of my reading, do I happen across anything about the gods waking up? I know that's not really what I've been looking for.
Yeah, no, nothing. You get a sense that these avatars of Azathoth is this issue is standing on the shoulders of giants compared to keeping the gods asleep.
I'm not sure what that's actually supposed to mean.
So you're the gods awakening and throwing off the balance of Weyard would pale in comparison to Azathoth.
Oh, so like we're talking like an Armageddon level event?
Yeah.
Okay. So after doing a bit more research,
a god awakening would be like a school shooting, whereas Azathoth coming into being would be nuclear war.
okay. So all right. Well, after doing a little bit more reading, I will suggest to Fakar that it might be. Fakar's not here anymore, is he?
I went outside. I'm heading
Alright.
to the temple.
Well then,
But
after a
I'm not
little bit more
Asterian,
reading
so
and
I'll be back.
gaining a little bit of information that I think might actually be useful for a change, um,
That's because I wasn't there. You're welcome.
I'm gonna take a break and go and find something to eat.
Okay.
I suppose. Is there anybody else like around, or am I just basically alone in the house at this point?
Is anyone else going to stay inside the house?
I probably would have headed back to, play the town.
I'll be in the house.
I'd be making
You
my
will
way
be
back
in the
to
house.
house after at this point.
All right. Well, I will find Borovic somewhere in the house as I'm like, seriously, did these people just all fucking leave me here by myself to do all the work? And
I hope you're not talking about Fakari. He pulled an all-nighter.
yeah, no, I get it. I'll see if I can find anybody. And the hell did everybody go?
I don't know. I don't keep track of them. Not all the time. We have a bunch of religious people in here. Usually they're praying.
Seems so strange.
I agree.
Asking someone else for power.
Do you need anything there, Alos, or just wandering bitching?
I might actually have a direction for us to head in. Do I know where any of those three places might be?
Do you have a history check?
No.
What's
I can
that,
roll
sorry?
really well.
History check.
A history check.
Yeah. Or relevant skill to geography.
They got rid of that skill. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be balled into history now. Which
I have
is,
a nature check
uh,
or insight. Or even a +4 to investigation.
that would help if we were like investigating it at the moment. But whatever. I'm pretty sure history is the one that applies most, and I have no idea where any of those things are. That's a 4 total.
Oof. Yeah, you don't know fucking thing.
I guess I'll try.
Loving it.
Oh, a natural 20, so 21.
All right. So, which locations did I give you? Sorry.
I believe it was along the lines of
Air, water,
airs,
and
aqua, and terra.
yeah.
All right. So Ayers Rock is northwest of a town called Garo. Aqua Rock is on the eastern edge of the entire world. And Gaia's Rock, I believe, is the last one that I gave you.
Yeah.
Gaia's Rock. Let me check here. Sorry, this is a big fucking map.
Thanks for coming through that. Okay.
Eastern edge of the world.
Yeah.
And the first one was northwest of Garo.
Yes.
Okay.
Where
I can't always be derailing campaigns, Andrew. I gotta help sometimes.
No, that's.
I try to
not
help
where-
when my dice are not helping. That's the problem.
Where is?
Apparently, neither are mine. I've had one decent roll tonight, so that's awesome.
What I like to see.
The only thing I can do is roll religion here and there. Sometimes it works. I can also suck up everyone's fucking
Inspiration.
bardic
Bardic
inspirations.
inspirations, like it's going
Yeah.
out of
Oh
style.
my
and
fucking
full
god.
heels.
This man ate fucking bardic inspirations alive.
They
Also,
didn't
we could
hate me.
save more bitching.
Oh
More bitching
no.
about the weather.
I can't find.
We needed all the bitching and complaining.
Yep.
I'm the fucking mascot at this point. I'm just being kept around just for appearances.
I will
We're
like to
not-
take a random guess, and it is number 47, Joe. And it is South Central. Compton.
Did we get a?
Dude, we're going to the ghetto. Hope y'all are strapped. I recommend wearing neutral colors.
Gotta blend in.
What if
Did
what
we
if
get
the
an
color?
answer yet on where that third one was?
Guys,
Why do I feel like Fakar would get in trouble in a fucking ghetto trying to help people?
Just don't wear red or blue, and we're fine.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, just
Fuck.
was kind of a natural silver.
Also avoid black.
But I
Like-
wear like all black all the time.
Then you would not be safe in the ghetto.
Ghetto.
I don't know why.
In the ghetto.
And that's why we all live up in Canada. We don't have to worry about that much. It's too cold for you people.
Oh no, I'm having a really fucking
That's
time.
true. Us non-Eskimos like a little bit of sunshine.
We get sunshine, it just doesn't
Are you
warm
kidding? Were you
at
not
all.
the guy who was like amazed because I went outside at like 10 o'clock and it was still light out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That was kind of bizarre.
Yeah, the sun is up all the time during the summer. It's just not, well, in the winter, it's just not warming at all.
Yeah, in the winter it's just not warm and the sun's never out. But in the summer, it's sunlight all the time.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, sometimes. Gets
I
really.
remember getting in trouble as a kid because I was out until like 11:30.
Right? Come
Yeah,
home
I
before
didn't- I
dark.
didn't have
Oh,
that
man,
problem.
That's late.
I didn't have that problem when I was a kid. When the streetlights came on at like 6, it was time to go home,
Yep.
or you get a whipping.
Yup.
But keep in
I
mind,
remember
keep in
those
mind, in
days.
the summer months, streetlights didn't come on here till like
There it is.
10
All right,
o'clock at night.
So, Gaia Rock
you-
is northwest of Aqua Rock, and far, 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 far east of Calais.
East of sorry?
East of your dog.
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Calais.
And it's
K-A-L-A-Y.
probably filled to the brim with snake people. And we don't want to go there.
No, Joe, I'm spelling everything phonetically because my character's hard enough to enunciate, okay?
That took a long fucking time.
Yeah, I thought you were stuck loading there for a while.
Andrew, you've been across the fucking. You're a sailor, so it would
I
make
would if
sense.
we shall. East.
You've been here, hither, thither, and yon.
I've been
is-
around. That's for at least the last couple of years or few years.
Yeah, so you would be the only one who would actually have access to an actual map of Weyard.
I would
Dun-dun-dun.
love a map of where. That's my
Who wouldn't love a map of Weyard?
Could I get
been
one?
my life's dream.
It's too much. It's too much responsibility. If you give me a map, then I need to guide people, and
You know what? I'm gonna straight up fucking DM this map to Andrew, cause I'm a dick like that.
I'm good with that. It's just a map.
The map says we need to go north. But we've been north. And we didn't find
That's
anything.
what
We
the-
need to go north.
That's what the arrow says, though. It points north.
There you go. That's the map of the world.
Almost super. I mean, our world is seriously a little pixelated.
Yeah, so the
Sorry.
northern section of that map, in the far northern central section of
Yeah.
that map, below the snowy section is pretty much where you are.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Okay, and so is this big connected body we're on all considered one continent, or is it like 3 or 4?
So
'Cause it looks like 4 smaller interconnected continents, honestly.
yes, it is indeed 4 interconnected smaller continents.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the place that we're talking about is northeast, so way.
So,
I see it. I see it.
So, let me reopen the map here really quick to give a more detailed response. So, you're in the far north, right? Ayers Rock is super far southeast. 1, 2, 3 continents over.
What? If we're hold on,
Yeah,
you mean
you're
like the little islands, or
so
are we?
okay.
I
So
wish you could like highlight this somehow right now.
yeah.
'Cause I'm super confused.
Okay. I
Are we
actually
talking
have,
about the?
no. I have a thing for this. Hold on.
You said east, right? So
No.
like,
Hold on.
are we talking about the middle right?
Just fucking keeps going.
I fucking have a thing for this. All right.
Can we all look?
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep talking.
Everyone can see. All right.
No, I don't want to.
So
I
yeah, if you don't
actually
want to look,
cannot.
that's fine. Fine.
I will pull out my map.
I am currently
And,
sharing my screen.
On
I
Discord.
don't want to know. I like
Yes,
I like
on
the
Discord.
discovery.
Okay, well then that means I need to like fix my Discord here. God damn it, Joe! Why are you making this so complicated?
I know, right?
Trying to
Fuck.
play some D&D here.
Because God forbid he do some world building.
All right. Can you see the map?
Yes,
Mine is still loading.
All right.
I can see the map. Direct me.
I refused.
Okay.
You don't have a map, motherfucker.
All right.
Why
I
are
tried.
you letting him look?
Because I'm looking over
sorry.
fucking Alo's shoulder when he pulls it up.
My God.
No, I'm totally gonna pull it out with Borovic there. So
All right. Can you see?
I'm still waiting for it to load, honestly.
Okay.
Let me turn off my camera.
Yeah, that might help. I'm gonna pee while your stuff loads really quick.
Done now,
Yes.
guys.
Shut your ass. I peed like 5 times. Y'all haven't noticed the difference.
No,
That
we're
means you're
just
talking to
used
us
to
in the
you
back.
being gone this much.
You know what? Shut your ass. You're not even here.
Don't tell
Mr.
me what to do.
That's kind of your issue.
I'm not gonna look at the map because I'm too fucking good for this shit.
I am too good for this shit. I like the discovery surprise. Okay, I don't want to know a map.
It's not labeled. It's just the world.
I actually do appreciate the fact that you like the discovery of it.
He likes discovering ditches where he's gonna end up.
Right.
I don't know.
Are you planning to
I-
murder me?
I think he's just too goddamn exhausted to look at the map.
Who knows? Maybe Fakar
permanently
is just tired
muddled.
of all this shit and he's been evil all along.
That'd be
That'd
that
be
would
quite
be
the plot
quite the
twist,
fucking
but-
flip.
I'm pressing X to doubt.
Why?
Why
What makes
I'm
you
not-
think I'm not evil?
You
Maybe-
complain entirely too much to be evil, and you're nice to literally everybody.
Maybe
Unless they have a
That's
snake
why-
bottom half.
Yo, that's why that plot twist is gonna be so much better.
maybe I got a spell on myself that's
'Cause
suppressing my
who-
evil identity.
Which one of you fucking assholes has decided to incite Fakar on his good deeds?
No one, because
Exactly.
Can you imagine? Don't do it.
That'd be the best fucking plot twist ever. Yeah, your cleric of life has actually been an evil cleric the entire time.
I heal people to death.
What's he been healing us with? Shadow magic? Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, clerics can still use fucking that kind of shit. Andrew, can you look at the map yet?
Don't you think it's a
I don't
fucking
think
nice
it's gonna load, honestly.
All right.
Do you think
I
it's
just
a
I left the conversation and reloaded, and now I can see part of the map, but it just I've got the loading spinner again. And
Oh
that's,
no.
that's all I
Alright,
got.
So there's literally nothing I can do for you. In that case, can someone describe the map?
so it
Oh
looks
my
like
god.
a croissant with two pieces off the end of it.
What's that?
So in the northernmost continent,
Is where we are. So I'll point that out to Borovic. We're here.
yeah, the eastern side of it, not the western. Like there's like the separated continent, right? You're
Yeah,
you're on the one that's connected to everything else.
Yeah, I'm looking at like the main crescent moon piece
Yes.
at the top, and we are east of the desert on the south coast of that
Uh,
portion of the continent.
you are north of that desert portion, actually.
So
Yeah.
more like central in that piece of land.
Yeah. So if you're looking at my screen, you could probably see my cursor.
Yes.
Okay. So that is
Oh, it looks like-
almost precisely where we are.
Okay.
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 Now, Ayers Rock is all the way over here.
Fuck that.
So
you wait
now
till
it's
you
your
see
turn
where
to play.
Garo is.
All right,
Where
so-
actually is it?
So we have to cross. Essentially, we'll have to travel south, go through the desert to hit the beach, and then we can find passage via ship to go around the inner portion of the crescent of the coastline, or directly across the ocean, depending on how ballsy you feel, all the way to the south tip of this fucking crescent-shaped piece of connected continents. I think they're all connected. And then we have to go into the center of that piece of continent into a large desert.
Literally the bottom right desert in the world.
Yeah. That's where Ayers Rock is.
The big one. We are currently closer to the very top desert.
Are we a lot closer to water if we travel northeast?
Yes, we would be a lot closer to water if we travel northeast would be the best choice.
Yeah,
Joe, do I know of ports in the northeast?
No.
Where is the
There's
closest
a
port?
sea voyage from the north
'Kay.
tip to the
All
south
right.
tip
So
even
the
possible.
closest port. I'm going to have to stop streaming so I can actually look. The closest port, according to Alos, would be Champa. However, that is a pirate city, and that is very fucking bad.
Sounds great. What are we waiting
Okay.
for?
Yeah, not like Pirates of the Caribbean pirates, like actual pirates.
Yeah, like actual hardcore pirates.
Okay. And the closest safe port, I guess.
The closest safe port would be. Let me look. You're looking at Madra, which is halfway between your destination and where you currently are.
So it would take many weeks to get there, kind of deal.
Yes, depending on your your guys' actual destination. I will now share my screen again because it's important. So Ayers Rock, where my cursor currently is.
Mhm.
Okay. Aqua Rock over here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And Gaia Rock over here. The only one of the three available by overland travel would be Ayers Rock.
But that's so far.
Yes.
Are there any like major roads that would take us most of the way there, or could get on those to speed up the journey a little bit?
To
Like, is there a road to the safe port that we can then take from there, and then we can decide which place we actually want to go from that?
you're looking to hit Ayers Rock?
I don't know. That would be a vote for the party.
Yeah, Ayers Rock is the only overland travel route you have.
But
You
if we
could
make it to a safe port,
it
use
is
whatever.
possible to make it to a port city where you could commandeer a boat or rather hire a boat to make it to Air or Aqua Rock. Or sorry, Gaia or Aqua Rock. Yeah, so that's where you guys are at.
So, gents, thoughts? Is this
Well,
the
what
course of action
you and
we're looking for?
Keep in mind there are a number of personal quests that can be undertaken simultaneously.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which one was it that was close to Garrow?
That would be Ayers Rock.
Ayers, yeah, so that's my vote. Not
it's
to
fine.
stilt the decision or anything, but apparently my dad will still die if I don't find him.
I was on my way to the temple, so I guess I'll just let them have this made this decision without me at this point. There's not much I can do.
Well, we're still waiting for information, if any, from Herbert.
Herbert. Yeah.
Alos is doing research. The only thing that I don't know, I guess long form short, I too vote for Ayers Rock.
Yep. That's about all
So we
that
got
we've got
3 for
really
Ayers Rock?
hard proof for.
Three out of 6 for Ayers Rock, I believe.
I am not there yet.
Does it matter to you that I answer
You could
outside the
abstain.
game?
It matters to you guys.
Okay. Well, then
That's
I
what
stand by
matters.
the fact that I'm not there.
I
Yeah, to
abstain.
You guys can, if you want to pursue Cartes and his goals, versus the personal party stuff, that is completely your choice. That's why this session is what it is.
Yep. Maybe what we can do, since looking at the time, maybe I can message you after the game about whatever I want to do at the temple, because I guess it's technically shopping
Yeah,
on, like, if we stretch it enough, it's
yeah,
technically shopping.
yeah. We can. I can set aside some time to do what you want to do, and then we can set
And
the party off in that
then
direction. That's
I
totally fine.
can just pretend I went to the temple, came back, and agreed with the party. Because that's what Fakar would do.
So y'all want to go to Ayers Rock?
I'm good with that.
Stolo, is
Yep.
that along the way that you're looking for as well? You had some sort of cave you were going to, or wanted to check out?
Don't know. Because Ayers Rock is where again, Joe?
It is the complete opposite direction of where you want to go.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was. So.
But I bet you cave is
mine
cold,
was.
isn't it?
Oh yes, but my.
Yeah, you're not going there.
We might have to, my friend.
But we don't have to. We don't have to go there yet.
One never
maybe
knows.
Does Asterion ever come back to give his opinion, or no?
I abstained from voting. That is my right. It's in the Constitution.
Yeah, but I mean, does Asterion ever come back to even like?
Yeah, I said I was
acknowledge
making my
that-
way back.
Okay.
Swap
I
And
assume
Fakar-
I eventually get to the house.
and Fakar would ask you. Well, Asterion, he would ask Asterion where he would want to go, where we would want to go next.
I would tell you, I don't care.
Well, if you don't care where we go, why are you sticking with us? Doesn't seem like you care much about anything.
Maybe I'm not.
Then why are you traveling with us? Putting your life at risk.
Maybe I'm not here for you.
Then what are you here for, Asterion?
Whatever I please.
Alright, well, as long as
Okay, Austin
whatever you-
Powers.
as long as whatever pleases you brings us along in the same direction, then you're welcome to stay with us. For as long as you want. Try not to kill us.
I haven't killed anybody yet.
No. Not yet.
You threatened it.
There's always room to improve on that score.
He threatened to kill somebody if we forced him to get cured, and that is not something that we should choose for him.
I only threatened to defend myself and then asked you how many
Yeah.
people could I kill before you got to me.
I didn't. That is fair. I'm
Fair
not
point.
saying you're You're not allowed to defend yourself. But I also
I
said that we shouldn't.
And then we didn't.
Yeah, I also said that we shouldn't attack you. I don't. No need to be so rude.
I will be whatever I want. You tell me how to feel.
Oh my god.
You're not my dad.
No, I am not. But
Wow, you are
we're in
letting
the
on to
same-
so many more issues that are not based in the game.
You're not my dad. My dad's dad.
That was Draythan's line for a while, apparently.
That being said, you are traveling with us, and in your current condition, you're just going to be a hindrance.
You might be right, but I seem to recall somebody carrying your ass down a mountain.
Yeah, but it wasn't you.
No, no, I just defended you and helped pull you out of the water, you sack of shit.
Well, yeah. Well, why would you? Why would it be fine
Darian
if you
leaves
helped me?
mid-sentence. He no longer wishes to converse with you.
Damn.
Fine.
All right, I think that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight.
I'll walk up to Picard,
Cold-blooded.
be like, he's fine. He gets this way sometimes. Maybe he'll be back, maybe he won't. We'll still make it work.
I'm just telling you right now, we're going to untravels again, and I need to figure out what the fuck is the deal with Fakar on this travel.
Oh,
This-
I'm sure you'll have plenty of reasons coming up soon.
This was a good session.
Yep.
I liked this one. This was a good one.
So Joe, we gotta go talk about my evil background.
Yes. Yes. We'll do a collab. I've actually had a few moments to take a look at what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I bet you've been busy.
And we will see how things progress from here on out. I'm assuming the party is going to allow Alos in to their next destination.
Fakar won't oppose to it. He's been very helpful in Fakar's eyes with all the research.
Yeah, I think
But-
Alos is kind of on board with it. Just like, oh, gods are waking up. Oh shit, something worse is coming in.
He's been a real sport. Let's just say that. He's been more useful than Fakar. Fakar only fucking moved books around. I did tea,
You did tea.
whatever that counts for.
Counts for soul points. So how many more days pass? Can I roll more hit dice
You
back
will
in?
get to roll one more hit
Ooh.
dice,
I'd love it.
except for Hysterian.
Dude, when Devin mentioned that the town might not be what we think anymore because Curtis was there the whole time, I was hoping we don't just walk in there and start slaughtering all the people.
Ooh, yeah, that would have been fucking. That would have been pretty dark.
That would have been quite the wrench in whatever I planned for my character.
Yeah, no shit. Don't worry, I have something better planned. I have a couple of things depending on how your guys' party decides to approach the next few things.
I feel like we got a few things going on for sure.
Yep, everyone has their own personal thing plus the main plot line, which I find very interesting. Maybe
We'll
if
just have,
we get on a boat, we can see some Alos's backstory.
yeah. I'm glad I survived this session, man. I ingested so much caffeine today, it's insane. I drank
I'm kind of surprised you managed to make it through the whole thing.
I drank 3 coffees, 2 can of Cokes, and a fucking G Fuel. I'm probably
Jesus.
not gonna sleep anytime soon.
You're fucking wired, bro.
Maybe
It's
I'll
like
die
a
of
normal day for me.
Starts
Yeah.
migrating super fast.
Yeah, not for me. I drink when I drink G Fuel, I have to drink it basically on a normal day before I have my dinner because otherwise I won't sleep and
Oh
I'll be
my God.
tired the next morning.
Coffee is like the most caffeine I ingest in a day.
Dude, I thought I drank a lot of caffeine on a daily basis, but G Fuel is like fucking caffeine up your ass, man. What the fuck?
You should try to put it up your ass and see what happens. More blood vessels
Yeah.
there, it'll absorb faster.
Let me get
Jesus.
right on that.
Yeah, fucking hooping some cold brew.
Microdosing.
Macro dosing.
Speaking of, one of these times I'm going to show up to D&D heavily on mushrooms because I got a whole bunch in the mail.
I was gonna say, I was thinking you're gonna say, yeah. Speaking of that, I'm gonna show up to D&D with a whole bunch of caffeine shoved in my ass.
It might actually help him finally. Maybe you'll see it.
Might stay awake. Yeah.
Fuck. All right. So now that we actually have some,
Substance.
yeah,
Some things that you can build off of.
some direction, I can actually plan another session.
I also